Mic check 1 2. 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 Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. What's going on, people? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Pick up the stream chat. Pick up the stream chat. Pick up the stream chat. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just switching over my flipping. I'm just switching over my flipping. I'm just switching over my chat on my phone. Cool. What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream chat. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Day number 23. Magic number, Michael Jordan's number. Day number 23. Magic number, Michael Jordan's number. We're back in the sector. Back ready to roll. Ready to crack on. What's happening, people? How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? How you doing? How you feeling? Hope you're all good out there. Hope you're all good out there. Day number 23 of 31. Day number 23 of 31. Episode number 489. Episode number 489. Day 23 of 31. Day 23 of 31. What's happening, people? What's happening? What's going on? 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 Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. What are you guys saying here? Big up MKT, what's it? TMOS boy doing a 24-hour Gringo Papa and special guest. AZ, the TMOS boys sent a friendly invite to a Zoom chat. Yeah, I'm down. Why not? But I'll probably do it after, and I'll probably do it after. I'll go for about a couple of hours on here, and if I'm still awake, if I'm still alive, I might see if I can jump on there. But yeah, I did see a little bit earlier. I did see BGO on earlier. Talking on there. I think I saw a clip as well on the Reddit, so yeah, why not? If I'm still awake and I'm still alive, then we'll do that. But I'm gonna prioritize this stream for now because I promise I'll do my marathon. So let's clock in right now, and then obviously later on, if I'm around, if I'm up, we might go over to TMOS and see what they're saying. You get me? You should go over there anyway. Go and check those guys out anyway. They're doing I don't know why they're doing a 24-hour stream talking about Brendan specifically, because I would legitimately throw myself out of a window if that was me. But they're doing the Lord's work. They're literally doing the Lord's work. So definitely give them a follow. Definitely check out 10 Minutes with Schaub. They are honestly, somehow, I don't know why they're doing it, but they're killing it. So big up them. But yeah, today we're going to be doing mostly after hour, innit? We're going to be doing master hour. We're going to be doing after hour. That's it, basically. After hour. We're going to be doing after hour. We're going to do after. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's mostly what we're going to do. After hour and a few other bits and bobs in between. Big up Asada Z. Yo, AZ, BGO said you DM'd his wife asking her if she can link if she wants to ever be in London. I don't think it played out that way. I don't really think it played out that way. I'm pretty sure that was the case. I'm pretty sure. What happened? This is long ago. I don't remember. Maybe this was last year. Was it last year? I don't know if it was last year. Maybe it was. When did that car thing happen? When that car thing happened? Where he lifted up the car. When that car was that last year? Was that last year? I don't know when it was. I think it was last year. Whenever that car thing happened, obviously I did a stream about it. I put up some videos. I think I might have been the only person clipping it. I put up some videos on here, right? Clips. Oh no, maybe I'm still uploading on DX. No, I think I'm still uploading random show on Taz channel. So whenever that thing happened where BGO shook up the car, lifted up the car and shit, deadlifted the car, she was like, what you call it? What happened? See, I forgot what happened longer. Whenever the car thing happened, right? Yeah, that's it. Whenever the car thing happened, I made a clip about Luana, right? That's BGO's wife. And then a few weeks later, she DM'd me and was like, hey, I don't like the fucking clips. Can you please take them down? Yo, big up Jasper. Appreciate you. Special. I don't know. I think it'll send me crazy. No, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, sorry. What special would I watch during the 24-hour stream? You don't mean what special I would watch for 24 hours, do you? I think you mean what special I'd watch during. Okay, if it's a special during 24-hour stream, I'd watch anything for Louis CK. Anything for Louis CK. I'm watching anything from Louis CK. But I thought if you mean watch a special for 24 hours, there's no special that's good enough that I would watch for 24 hours. But I would watch a Louis CK special for that 1 hour. So yeah, big up Jasper. Yeah, going back to this. Yeah, big up. You should just stand on it. I should just lie in it. You think I should just lie? Because the truth isn't that exciting. You think I should just lie? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Now I'm definitely gonna stay up. I definitely want to stay up. I definitely want to check out TMOS and jump on. Hopefully BGO jumps on as well. And I just lie in it. I just start lying and start saying Luana sent me like pics and shit. I'm just gonna start lying and see what happens. See if he gets all angry and shit. Maybe I'll do that. I'll just straight up lie because the truth isn't that interesting. So the truth isn't. Sorry, let me finish the story because the truth isn't interesting, right? Here's the truth. I cover the BGO and Luana beef online where they're like fighting each other every other week. They're going on different shows, right? I'm covering it. I clipped something from that fight. I don't know what I clipped that she wasn't happy with. A couple of days after, 2 weeks after, I don't know when, Luana DMs me, right? She randomly DMs. She starts following me and DMs me. And then we start exchanging messages. No, she messages me first and says, hey, I saw your video. Would you mind taking down the video because, what'd she say again? Something like, oh, I'm getting a new job. I work in marketing for this company. And if they see this stuff, it's going to... She made it seem like she was getting a job or she was applying for a job or something. And that video would hurt her, innit? And I said, yeah, cool, no worries. I'll take it down. So I took it down, and then as soon as I think I privated it. I don't think I even took it down. I think I privated the video. Or maybe maybe I privated. I did something to the video. And then the next message, she kind of twanged me, to be fair. So big up Luana, she kind of twanged me. I didn't realize at the time, but then when I took the video down, she was like, oh yeah, thank you so much. Oh, are you from London? Or something like that, innit? Are you from London? I think she said like, oh, I've been to London before. I was like, all right, cool, innit? If you're in London, innit, hit me up. Like, it wasn't even anything that big. I think just like something like, if like London, what's that? Something about food. I forgot. It was something innocuous. The way BJ was trying to make it sound is like I was trying to fuck like in the DMs. That wasn't what it was. She said something about London. I said, yeah, if you're ever in London, let me know. And that was it. It stopped and ended there. It wasn't even that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I've spoken to her since. I don't think, to be honest. But yeah. What I will do though, for the banter, if I do go on TMOS after this, I will lie and just say that she sent me messages. She was all up on my dick. She was trying to link, man. She went to fly me out. I'm just gonna lie for the stream. I'm gonna lie for the banter. But the actual truth of the matter was, she asked me to take down a video. I took down the video, and then we started exchanging messages. Something was mentioned about London. I don't know who mentioned London, whether I did or she did. And I was like, oh yeah, if you're here, come let me know. And that was it. Yeah, I don't even be on my Instagram like that anyway. So like this whole idea, like something happened was crazy. BGL's a mad guy. He said I DM'd her. It's like, I don't think it went that way, mate. I think she initiated the conversation. I'm not gonna lie, but not to say nothing happened. She wanted me to take down the video. She wasn't on me. Like,
you have a gun?
So
Oz was trying to give her a taste of the Zinger burger.
Get me? Trying to slide in there like fucking Luke Rockhold. You get me? Man, I was trying to slide in there like Luke Rockhold. Unfortunately, I don't look like Luke Rockhold. That's the only problem. The only problem is I don't look like Luke Rockhold. But I was trying to slide in there like Luke Rockhold. Getting a figure for a leg lock. You get me? Get her in a figure for a leg lock. You get me? But yeah, when I go on the stream, I'll lie. For you guys know the truth now. You guys know what the truth is. But when I go on the stream, I'll lie. I'm gonna lie for you guys, okay? I'm gonna lie for you, man. I'm gonna lie for this chat. I'm gonna lie for the chat because I think you guys deserve some banter. So I'm gonna lie for the chat. So don't say I don't do nothing for you, man. Okay? Don't say I don't do anything for you, man. I'm gonna lie for the chat. Big up the stream chat. Big up the stream chat. Smash the like button. What you guys saying? BGO, your wife in my DM. Exactly. Big up Jack Downey Jr. Big up Young Old Vibes. Nah, no way. Dirty Macking? Nah, no way. I'm never a dirty Macking guy. I live and die by the choices that I make. You know what I mean? If I'm sliding, I'm sliding. I've never dirty Macked in my entire life. I'm sure I've been done dirty like that, but I never dirty Mac. That's not my game. I don't even have a game, to be fair. To be completely fair, I'm not even on that type of time right now. BJ yeah, before lols. Saying the truth is uninteresting is a diversion tactic. Are they gonna be guests on the 24-hour stream? Yeah. Yeah, saying the truth isn't that exciting. But I don't know, because to be fair to BGL, this is what Asad Aziz is saying. Asad Aziz is saying that I said that, but I don't know if he actually said that. You know what I mean? If he said I hit her up in a DM, like I didn't hit her up in a DM. She DM'd me to take a video down. We exchanged a couple of messages and that was it. But I didn't. Yeah, I mean, he's trying to make it seem like I was chasing down thingy. That didn't happen, bro. Pick up the stream chat though. Oh, let me see if I can find something on here. Okay, I can't find what I'm looking for. Bear me 1 second. Bear me 1 secundo. Okay, I can't seem to get that up. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? Why wouldn't they have back on guests? Why wouldn't they have him back on guest, people? God, let me know. Why wouldn't they have him back on as a guest? Why wouldn't they have him back on as a guest? Let me know in the stream chat. Why wouldn't they have him back on guest? What did he do? Did he mess up? He should be a good guest for those guys. I wonder what happened. Did he mess up or something? Did he mess up? What happened? What happened? TMOS said he never have a BJ. Okay. Well, you know what? I did try. I did try to load up. You know what I'm just trying to do in the background, which is funny. I did try to find Luana's Instagram, but I think I'm blocked. So that tells you everything, to be fair. That tells you where I go on. I think I've been blocked. I tried to load up Instagram to go through so I'll show you the DMs, but I think I'm blocked. I can't get anything up on my end. Look, see? So I think I've probably been blocked, so I can't get any DMs up to show you because it wasn't that entertaining. He's making it sound a lot more spicy than what it was, but it wasn't that entertaining. She went to have a video taken down. I took it down. A couple messages exchanged. That was it, really. You know? Yeah. So I think I've been blocked. Which is. I mean. But to be fair to her, she did game me well. She gave me. If I remember the DMs correctly, I think she mentioned. I don't know what she mentioned. She mentioned something about London, and she was like, you know what I mean? She sweet talked me well. And then I took the messages down because I don't think I was game to do it at first. I don't know what I said. I wish I remember. It's like a year ago, man. I wish I have any idea. But I do remember her, you know, gaming me pretty well. And then I got the video taken down. But yeah, I guess now I'm blocked, so I can't even show you the DMs of what I said, you know, because the video, the fucking things are gone, unfortunately. But hey. Man tried, innit? Man tried. Let's move on though, innit? Let's move on. Let's do something. Let's go for here. So, I've been talking about this for a while. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, people in the stream chat, you're lucky, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers in stream chat, you're motherfucking lucky. I forgot to change the fucking chat settings to be members only. All week it should be members only stream. But I forgot to change the settings to be members only. So if you're in here right now, you're lucky, and thank you, and you know, thank me later. But make sure later on, get a fucking membership, alright? Get a bloody membership, you motherfuckers. Help man reach the target, but I forgot to change the membership settings. So I'm gonna leave the chat as it is. I'm gonna leave it as it is, okay? I'm gonna leave it as it is. Because it's my fuck up. I take it. I'm not gonna blame the team. I take it. Anyway, I've been talking. Remember you guys, right? Remember? Do you remember back in the day when I used to always say, I don't understand like what's going on with urban podcasts, especially like African American. Oh no, not African American ones. Across the board, because we had issues here. I was trying to say to you guys, right? Why go on for urban podcast or podcasts that are centered around hip hop culture? Why do they seem unable, right, to adequately or fairly or just even pay their co-hosts across the board? What is it with these guys that have these podcasts, that have crazy views on YouTube, that have a really good little following, that are probably pulling in about 10k a month, 5k a month, and they can't bust down that money with their boys and give their boys $100 or something? They always pay them in a weird way, like, I'll get you Uber, I'll buy you weed, I'll get you drinks. No, give them money. $200, $500, whatever, something. Why do all these black podcasters seem incapable of paying people fairly? One example of this is on the West Coast, that whole scene of guys that were selected with No Jumper, right? A lot of these guys have a lot of things to say about Adam 22 and No Jumper. Fairly, right? Because Adam 22, aka Adam 16, has done a lot of fuck shit over the years. But one thing you have to give Adam 22 credit for, he's done a lot of fuck shit over the years, but you rarely, if ever, hear people criticizing Adam 22 for not paying people. You rarely hear it. You hear a lot of things about that guy. He kind of slimes out his friends. He talks behind people's backs. He's, you know, manipulative. He's argumentative. He's stubborn. He's narcissistic. He's egotistical. He can be a little bit, you know, sadistic and shit. But what you never hear about Adam 22 and No Jumper is that he doesn't pay. He pays. And it seems like everyone gets paid on time, because everyone keeps going back. Even if they have beef with Adam 22 or they get done dirty, they always run back to No Jumper. So I find it really funny and somewhat hypocritical that all these guys who have beef with No Jumper and tell people to leave No Jumper and do your own thing or whatever, whenever they do their own thing, they always fuck over their friends. So they point the finger at the white man in Adam 22 and say, you know, he does a lot of bad shit. But then when they go to do their own platform, instead of like starting up on a, you know, and doing the right thing, they don't do the right thing. And they don't share the money between their friends. And I don't understand it. Why am I talking about this? Because just today, I checked out the Back on Fig Reddit. And look what I saw on the Back on Fig Reddit. Ace Boy Rios, who's one part of the Ace Boys crew, with Ace Boy Pun, Trey, and I forgot the other guy in the back. Please forgive me. But they were part of Ace Boys. And they were all on Ace Boys Worldwide stream, right? Which was on Ace Boys Punch channel, right? Which is over here, sorry. They were all on here. They used to do this show that I used to really like watching. I really enjoyed it. Look how many shows they've done. They've done 133 shows. And it's really fun. They have different guests on and stuff. Mostly just their friends. They talk a lot of crazy shit. They got, you know, some girls come on. They're drinking liquor. They're joking around. It's a really fun, it's a really kind of family affair. You can actually feel that these people grew up with each other. It's kind of a different type of banter. I actually enjoyed it. I'm sure everyone else who watched it enjoyed it too. Look at the views, right? 41,000 there for that kind of stream. 30,000 for that birthday stream. Like they were doing decent numbers. 30k, like decent numbers. Now I'm sure a lot of these streams are probably demonetized because they get up to some crazy shit. But these are good shows. Now for some reason lately they've been a bit sparse, right? The Ace Boys Worldwide shows, they've been a bit sparse. They've been kind of all over the place. Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're not on. And a good example was recently. This is the last show they've done 3 weeks ago. They haven't done a show since, right? And then I guess now Ace Boy Rios, he has his own channel, and now he's got 2 of the people that were on Ace Boys Worldwide on his channel, and they've now called it the Syndicate. That's the show that he's doing. And a funny thing happened during the episode of this that kind of gave people an insight into maybe Ace Boys Worldwide isn't on anymore. Like these guys aren't cool anymore. They're not doing the show anymore because weirdly enough, when Ace Boy Rios was streaming, look what someone said in the back. Look what somebody said in the back while they're all live on air. Look what was said in the back.
Oh, we got a good amount of super chats, and we split the super chats over here at the Syndicate. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
And we split the super chats over here on the Syndicate. One more time.
Oh, we got a good amount of super chats, and we split the super chats over here at the Syndicate. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
And Ace Boy Trey laughs. I think these two are brothers as well, right? I think so. They're brothers, and obviously Ace Boy Trey is laughing, and Ace Boy Rios doesn't really react to it. So this made us believe, or the viewing public, that maybe this whole entire time, Ace Boy Pun wasn't sharing the super chats with these guys. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not talking crazy money. We're not talking like they were making $5 grand, $10 grand a stream. Don't get me wrong. But it's enough to bust down a couple dollars, you know, with your boys. And I don't get why they don't do it. I don't get why this seems to be a common narrative amongst black podcasters. They happen, especially on the West Coast. What you call it? MacWarp had that issue before, right? At one point, I think he pays people now because no one's complaining anymore, and those guys turn up all the time. Keem, Tiny, they all turn up. So I'm assuming they're probably getting paid now. But there was an issue with MacWarp for a while where he was doing his fucking streams and he wasn't paying anybody. There was an issue with and now there's an issue with these guys. So what is it? What do you think it is about? Is it like a black thing? Do you think? What do you think it's about? Is it a black thing? Is it just greed across the board? Because I grew up in a time, or not grew up in a time, the way that I was raised by my, let's say, OGs, was that you got a lot of joy out of busting money down with your boys. Like I came from an era where if you were like, I grew up in a poor neighborhood, right? But there might be one person who has something. That one person that has something busts it down with everybody else. Literally, from the point of like, if you're out all day and there's one person in your group whose mum bought them a sandwich, you would split that sandwich between all 6 of you. You'd be fucking eating on a fucking 2 sandwich thing. You'd be like breaking off little corners. You know what I mean? That's how you would work. And then one time somebody else was up and you were down, they'd help you out with a drink. You get me? It was all thing. I remember, I think I told you guys before, like back in the day, when it was our birthdays, I grew up with, you know, I got 2 little brothers and stuff. But back in the day, when it was our birthdays and stuff, my mum and dad would give us money so we could take our friends out to eat. You know what I mean? That was what we did. It's my birthday, but it's like, nah, here's some money. Go take your friends out to eat. Go get some KFC. Go get some McDonald's. Go order yourself a pizza. Do you know what I mean? That's what you did. You kind of brought your friends in. It was like, okay, cool. Let's make it easy as possible so my friends can come. Don't worry, I'll cover your meal. Just come and celebrate my birthday with me. So I never understand these guys who, I think these are all childhood friends. They get to streaming, and for some reason, while they're streaming and they're making money doing live streams and super chats are coming in, they're not splitting that with their friends. I just don't understand. I really don't get it. And it always has to be a beef. It can't just be let's just do the right thing. They have to expose each other, go back and forth, argue online, call each other out, call each other broke, bums, names, and then eventually they'll get to the right place where right things will be done. But why can't you just do right by your friends without having to get to that point of where you have to fight each other online? Especially if you're brothers and stuff. You're real, you know what I mean? You kind of cut it out of the mud together. I just don't understand it. I really don't get what's going on right now. I really, really don't get what's going on. Big up SRZs. I don't know what it is about the nature of these urban podcasters. Let's ask our resident expert, Mr. Charlie Kirk Lows. Adam needs to throw the money around to get folks. Ace Boys was a best kept secret of that little universe. 100%. Big up D Hill. A lot of podcasters spend all their cash on addies and baddies. Ain't that difficult to understand? I don't think it's the case. I think maybe I'm overcomplicating it, and D Hill is maybe oversimplifying it. I don't think that's the case. I just think some people are greedy. You're making it seem like they got the money and they're spending it on their stuff that they want. I just think they're greedy. They just don't want to share. And the reason why they probably don't want to share is this. The reason why they don't want to share is this, which is a little bit, which for me is always a bit of a red flag. It doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things, but to me it's a red flag. The channel itself, right? The channel itself is called ABP Network. the best show on this channel, most in my opinion, the reason why this channel is popping, and the reason why this channel has nearly 100k subscribers, 74,000 subscribers, in my opinion, the reason why it's so popular is because of this show, Ace Boys Worldwide. If I go in a popular tag, let's see what the most popular video is. Yeah, see, if you go in a popular tag, it will show you the most popular videos are the videos where it's Ace Boys Worldwide. So it's all of them together. That's the most popular thing. So on the ABP network, on the Ace Boys Pun network, the most popular show is Ace Boys Worldwide by a country mile, right? Hundreds of thousands of views there. So if that's the case, why then is the channel called, the actual URL, the actual is Ace Boy Pun? You know, that's where the warning signs for me will start, because it already feels like he feels like it's his thing. It's not something he's sharing between people. It's my thing, you know, because it says ABP network. The most popular show on there is Ace Boys Worldwide, but the channel name, the is Ace Boy Pun, which make it seem like I'm keeping all the AdSense. All the AdSense is mine. Super chats are mine, you know. Whereas if maybe it was called Ace Boys Network 2, ABP Network, or whatever, or the channel just Ace Boys Worldwide, maybe he would bust down the money more. But I think because it was under his name, it's probably his Google AdSense, it's linked to his bank account. Do you know what I mean? There's no splitting or anything. But I think it's a little bit slimy. It's a little bit bad mind to not be giving your friends any money when you're getting like hundreds of thousands of views on like live streams. Do you get me? Hundreds of thousands of views on live streams, and you're probably getting a ton of super chats too during this time, because everyone likes the banter between everybody in there. So I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Someone made a meme out of it. This is my super chat money. I only need y'all when I'm in internet beef, and of course the guys at the back are like, screw this, let's start the syndicate. So they don't. That's a really good meme, to be fair. Big up the person that made that one. And then the guy from Viral Way had a few comments to say about what's going down. Let's hear what he has to say about it.
Did the Ace Boys just take a shot at Pun? It seems like it. It seemed like they was sneak dissing. I don't know. I'm going to run the clip, and y'all tell me. Y'all let me know. Am I tripping? Am I jumping the gun? Am I looking too deep into it? Or did they really just throw a dart at him? Because, you know, they got the Syndicate going now. Like the Yam Cam, all that shit over with. They had the fake reunited episode after I flamed Pun ass up, and we ain't seen them back together since. So y'all let me know, man. Maybe they finally seeing the light. You feel me?
And we split the super. Oh, we got a good amount of super chats. And we split the super chats over here at the Syndicate. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
Okay, so boom. Manny say we split the super chats over here at the Syndicate. What that mean though? Who he was talking about? Y'all can say I'm making narratives. Y'all can say I'm making shit up. I'm gonna play the clip one more time. Y'all tell me, who are they talking about then?
Oh, we got a good amount of super chats. And we split the super chats over here at the Syndicate. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
Okay, so what would possess Manny to say that, right? He said we split the super chats over here at the Syndicate. So was he saying that they wasn't splitting them over at Pun shit? Because you remember Pun jumped on our shit saying I made 1-point-something million last year. I made 1-point-something million last year, but we ain't gonna talk about it. So if you made $1 million something and your boys is potting with you, how much they made? Some hundreds of thousands?
Damn.
Because if not, where this 1-point-something million coming from? I got questions. I gotta know. Ace Boy Trey, he laughed. Like he agreed with it. Like I ain't gonna speak on it, but shit. Y'all know what's going on. Maybe the Ace Boys need to be on a Malcolm X tip and forget the Yam Cam. I'm just saying. It seems like that's what they want to do, but Pun, he's not able to do that. He makes fun of the Malcolm X stuff, right? He makes fun of the higher intellect content. All he knows is Yam Cam and destruction. He's not able to do anything else. So when you're not able to do something that you probably secretly wish you could do, what you got to do? You got to down talk it, right? To make it seem like it's not cool. Whereas Rios and the rest of them, they want to do the higher shit, right? Because that's what they're doing on the Syndicate.
It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, but the Ace Boys Worldwide is no more. Ace Boys Worldwide is no fucking more. Macwop also spoke about it on his stream. Let's check out what Macwop had to say.
It's my super chat money. I only need y'all to when I'm in internet beef. Screw this. Let's start the Syndicate. Yo, y'all. It's getting hot. I swear to God, the internet. Oh my God, I wasn't even looking for that. Oh my God, I'm looking for this. Dog. So I'm basing my setup like I'm legit basing my setup like, yo, we need to be right here. I need this. I need me to be right here. I need King right here. I need TF or Tiny right here. Like, I need that setup just so it can feel kind of like how the Ace Boys is doing it. Kind of like the community is doing it, like BOF, like all this, all that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, we got to do it that way. So then I wake up. I'm so happy because I see something that looks so familiar. I'm like, I'm so happy. But the whole time, it wasn't what I thought it was, chat. The whole time, it was the Syndicate podcast house. I'm like, oh. Get the fuck out of here. Never. Is it really over for the Ace Boys? It can't be true. They probably just doing some other stuff as well, adding to the catalog. Because I think they could do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, or could Rios be the mastermind behind it all?
And you get the point. You get the point. You get the point. You get the point. Let's see how it rocks out. Let's see how it rocks out. But one thing I can say for certain, niggas don't like playing with niggas, it seems like. Niggas don't like playing with niggas, it seems like. It seems like. Moving on. Let's talk a little bit about, actually, talking about BGO. Let's talk about this clip. Have you guys seen this clip? This clip is insane, by the way, because I don't know why you'd admit this, because it makes him sound kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie, but listen to this clip. Apparently, look at this title. Apparently, BGO would ask baddies to talk about black digs they've had. So this is a clip from TMOS, which they're streaming now, 24-hour stream. Check out their channel or check out their show. They do really good stuff over there. And they had BGO on earlier, right, in person, and he admitted to them that allegedly Brendan Schaub himself request insight into the girl's experience with IT free males, which is very, very interesting little tidbit of information. Let's play this clip. Boppity boppity boo.
Bappa does say that quite a bit. He called Marin a cook.
Yeah,
and like
I feel like this is an overused word these days. It's like people say liberal cuck. It's like,
yeah.
By the way, big up the people on the Reddit who still cover BGL's face. They don't want to give him any props, any like shout outs, so they cover his face all the time. They either blur it out, or in this one they cover it with a fucking, a cartoon fucking lion. But they're usually always covering his face to kind of take the piss, because they felt like he was at first trying to clout chase, I guess, from the Reddit. So they cover his face as a constant troll. It's not necessary now, to be fair, because he's kind of moved past Brendan, but it's a funny little troll anyway.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't
said
know,
that
Brendan, I heard from a girl that you fucked that you like to hear. This is from the girl's mouth. He would get, during sex, he would say, describe the biggest black dicks you've ever had.
Oh my God.
I was like, like, I can't unhear that. Like, this is Schaub's sexual fetish.
Wait, women tell people that?
Huh?
So, I don't know how if I believe this or not. If it would make sense, right, in terms of like Brendan's upset, like, you know, the little barbs he throws out, those little like somewhat dog whistly racist thing he says, like the other day or today when I was streaming earlier, right, about I hate and his fucking dreadlocks, right? He's always got something to say when it's black people. He's always got a little thing to say, you know. Oh, did the garage have a Hellcat in it? That's why something got stolen. You know, he's always throwing in these like quasi racial racist stuff. Some people have suggested that Brendan's issue with blacks, I know, might come from the fact that Joanna, his wife, Slow Joe, she was dating a very famous baseball player at one time, right? And she may have a history, looking at her anyway, just looking at her, she may have a history with a lot of black men anyway, in general, judging by what she looks like and stuff. Again, not to judge a book by its cover, but you know what I mean, innit, right? Some people suggest, my theory has been this. My theory has been Brendan's issue with black people, or his alleged perceived issue that I think he may have, may stem from the fact that he never made it playing American football. And maybe in the team that he was trying to make it, or the era he was trying to make it, in the position that he plays, is dominated by a lot of black people. And he was never able to get a fair shot. And I wonder if someone like a Brendan, who hasn't got any self-awareness, who lacks any critical thinking, who's got a very delusional sense of self, I could imagine someone like that thinking the only reason why he didn't make it in the NFL is because the NFL maybe oversubscribes itself when it comes to black athletes and tends to favor black athletes more than over white. You know what I mean? He might have that kind of complex in his head.
You have a gun?
Big up Abe Martinez.
BGL mentioned you slide in Luana's DM. Cooney said he feels like he could beat you up. I clipped it up. Also big news, W saw Nas going to jail potentially.
What? Big Cooney said he feels like he could beat you up. Honestly, there's too much back. I'll try and go on there. I'll try and go on there later after I finish the stream. There's too much back and forth. I don't want to be communicating via fucking comments on the super chat. This is gay, man. I'll address everything directly. But yeah, man. Yeah, I was all up in those Luana guts. You get me? I was all over her. You feel me? I was all over that. Still, it was a fun time. We shared a lot of messages. We shared a lot of salacious pictures. She was all over me. She was ringing my phone and shit, ringing me down. I had to turn off my phone. I had to change my number. I had to change my number, bro. I had to change my number. She was ringing me so much. I had to change my number. And everyone that knows me knows I don't change my number. You have a gun? Big up, Mr. O.
Big up, chat. Big up, Oz. Glad to see you're still doing your thing, Oz. Blessings, brother.
Yeah, always, Mr. O. Always, Mr. O. We don't stop, man. We don't stop. We're trying to get our family out of poverty, my friend. We're trying to get our family out of poverty. We don't stop, my guy. We're going always to the top. Big up, Mr. O. Really? Sanaz is going to jail. Really? Let me go to Instagram. How does he know this then? Is this Sanaz? How does he know this? Is he Sanaz's friend? How the fuck would he know she's going to jail? Or they run in similar circles? What she posted up? She posted this on the 6th of August. She got any stories? She posted this as well on the 27th, and that. Okay, nothing. Let's see what she's got on her stories. Sanaz is going to jail. Really? Well, she might have to go to jail after this birthday party she's celebrating.
Birthday, dear Billy. Happy birthday to you.
To Stefan's new band that it started. Happy Saturday, guys. Okay, got a couple packages here. The first one is from Nightfall. We love to see it. If you haven't checked out Nightfall, you should. It's a very good friend of mine, Miles Dimitri Baker's clothing line. You might also know him.
Let's be honest though. Big up Josie as well. Exactly, for what? Jail for what? Exactly. Big up Josie. Big up Josie. Big up Josie. Big up Josie. What else could she be in? Because she's gonna be jail for then? Let's guess. Look at her, man. She's not gonna be going for jail for anything serious. So it's probably gonna be what, fraud? I'd maybe to keep up her lifestyle. Because she doesn't look like does she look like she works a regular 9 to 5? I don't think so. So it could be fraud. Maybe some bank card, credit card shit. Maybe she hasn't paid her taxes. Maybe it could be parking tickets. I don't know. It's not gonna be anything crazy anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I don't know. Is it worth breaking? Is it worth being like, oh my god, she's going jail? It's Sanaz, man. You know what I mean? She's a young girl living in LA trying to get to it, innit? Trying to get to the bag. She doesn't want to work in Trader Joe's, probably. She wants to make sure that she gets her money up, drives her whip, and lives the life that she wants to live, innit? So it's not gonna be anything that crazy. I don't think it's that salacious, unless I'm completely wrong and it comes out that she's a criminal mastermind of this crazy drug empire. But it's most likely going to be something about her getting her money up. I'm assuming. Most likely. It's not going to be that deep.
Playing guitar in a little band called Ice Nine Kills. So be very careful.
Maybe though. Actually, that being said, that might be famous last words. She might be a psycho.
You have a gun?
Big up NJ.
Concealed carry without license for those yams.
Exactly. I read the first bit and I thought you actually meant concealed carry because she might be carrying a strap. Oh, the yams hit me out of the blue. I literally read the first bit and thought you was gonna just say about the strap. That's hilarious. Big up NJ. Big up NJ. Big up NJ. Big up NJ, bro. Big up NJ. To be fair, a lot of people in the Reddits don't think much of her, but to be fair, people on Reddit are a little bit extreme. To be fair, I love the homeless cats, but they're a little bit crazy. I think she's cute. People don't think so though. They like to take the piss out of her face and shit. But I think she's cute. To be fair, and she seems to have like a nice personality. And she's one of the lads as well. If you know, you know, she's one of the lads because you know, if you believe BGL, she was willing to fucking fuck Brandon on the sly whilst knowing he has a wife and children and shit. Do you know what I mean? So that goes a long way in my book. I mean, she's one of the lads. She keeps a secret. She looks decent. I mean, it's not that bad. But yeah, I can't imagine her doing anything serious. Yeah, that's it really. Maybe being drunk and disorderly because she does look like she likes to party. So maybe she partied too much and got crazy. But I can't imagine her doing anything crazy crime wise.
Opening these. And, got a little disclaimer in there thanking me. Oh, Sabrina's in that. It says kitty cat. And here's my Screamo shirt. I love it. Quality is actually really nice. 100% cotton.
Yeah. NJ's got a vision, man. NJ Ranger's got that vision. NJ Ranger's got that vision, bro. NJ Ranger's got that fucking vision. NJ Ranger's got those. I think NJ Ranger's got he got a sneaky pair of those Meta glasses. I think NJ Ranger's got a sneaky pair of those Meta Ray-Ban glasses, bro. He got that vision.
And it really feels like a shirt like I'd want to wear. Like, you know, you sometimes get band shirts and they're stiffy. But this is super comfortable, super cute. I'm probably going to cut it up a little bit. But thank you, Miles. Love it.
Thank you, Miles.
Saturday morning hair is a real thing. Anyway, okay, we got one more for you.
Grown-ass woman. Hey, find me a grown-ass woman with a septum. I'm queuing up. Find me a grown-ass woman with a septum. I'm queuing up. If you know, you know. Find me a grown-ass woman with a septum, and I'm right there. I'm right there at the front of the queue. If you know, you know.
And guess what? It's another Labubu. So this is the exciting Macron one. I have not too many of these. Usually I get like the Big Into Energy and the Have a Seat ones. I do have one of these already. It's Sesame, the grayish one. So as long as it's not the grayish one, I will be happy. Also, I hate the color green. So, oh no, this one's cute. This one's Toffee. I'm good with this. This one's Toffee. He's like a little beige neutral tone, like me. Not really, but I mean, we're happy with Toffee. We are super happy with Toffee. So, yay.
Baker, Jared Weed Hour.
and a whoa in Aussie roll.
Fair play, man. This might be more. I'm not gonna lie. This news from BGL about Sanaz maybe going to jail might be more interesting than the news that Brendan allegedly likes to know about girls and who they fuck and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm more interested in this news because I can't picture her doing any crime. You know, I'm not really sure what crime she would do that would land her in jail. You know, so whatever news that is, that she may go to jail, I can't wait to find out what it is. I can't wait to find out what it is that she actually has done that would make her go to jail, because I can't picture it. She doesn't look like a jail type, you know? But when BGL, but let me replay again what BGL said, in case some of you guys don't know. BGL was on TMS earlier, and he said this that was clipped up and put on the Reddit.
But Bappa does say that quite a bit. He called Marin a cook.
Yeah,
and like
I feel like this is an overused word these days. It's like people say liberal cuck. It's like
I've said that.
Brendan, I heard from a girl that you fucked that you like to hear. This is from the girl's mouth. He would get during sex. He would say, "Describe the biggest black dicks you've ever had."
Oh my god!
I was like, like I can't unhear that. Blah, you know, like, this is Schaub's sexual fetish.
Wait, women tell people that?
Huh?
I just want to know why he knows this. You know, that's what I'm curious about. Like, why do you know that? Like, how did you find that out? I know their arrangement. They had some weird arrangement, right? Because when BGO and Brendan were cool, BGO was basically Brendan's personal assistant, essentially, and he also was in charge of Brendan's social media. But no, was he in charge of all of it? I think he was anyway. But I think he was in charge of all of it. So he was in charge of Brendan's social media. And at that time, Brendan was super paranoid, super thin-skinned, super just weird and anxious when it came to social media. So he would literally post and ghost, and he would hand the phone to BGL. And then BGL would be in charge of, like, you know, the replies and whatnot, I'm assuming. But there was also an arrangement that BGL told us about on that show. What was that show called again? Was it like MMA Holes? I think he might have said it on there. BGO shared back in the day that allegedly Brendan would get him. How did it work again? I think how did it work again? No, this is how it worked. I think Brendan would send BGL girls that he went to speak to that are maybe following him or liking his stories or whatever on IG. BGL would then reach out to the girls on Brendan Shaw's behalf. Then they would communicate via text, and he would update him or what the girl said. I think that's how it went. I think so. So maybe that's why BGL was in. Yeah, so maybe it makes sense why he knows this information, because he was essentially acting like the gay best friend for Brendan. He'd reach out to the girls who may have liked Brendan's stories or Instagram reels, and then he'd say, "Hey, my friend, the famous comedian Brendan Shaw wants to fuck you. Are you down?" And then they'd communicate that way. So that's why he maybe knows it, but it's still a bit weird. It's still a bit sus, you know? Why are you asking us questions? Why do you want to know? You know? It's a weird thing to kind of figure out and know. But then again, there was a point where BGL was super, super pissed off with Brendan, and he was doing everything to kind of like destroy him and make his life a hell. So I could imagine a scenario where he was super obsessed with him, and he was literally trying to, like, you know, get information from any place that he could get to kind of potentially hurt him and stuff. So maybe that's what he did. But I do find it odd that he knows this. But it would explain a lot though about Brendan's attitude towards black people. It would explain a lot. It would explain a lot. But it's a weird kink to have in it. I know of guys that I know there's some guys who like to know, who will ask like someone they're seeing intimate details about what went down, just so they can know. But I've not heard of people getting off, because that's what Bro B does. That's what he's hinting at, right? Brendan will like get off on it. It like make him, you know, excited to hear about the biggest dicks that they'd had, which again wouldn't be too far out the, like, if you hear this, let's be real, if we heard this about Brian Callen, would we be surprised if we heard Brian Callen likes to have girls whisper in his ear stories about when they fucked some other dude while he's fucking them? It wouldn't surprise you, innit, if you heard that. Like, he almost gets off on it. Like, it wouldn't surprise you. It wouldn't surprise you. Now, the question is, people in the stream chat, would you count that as gay or would you count that as sus? If you're getting off, if you're with a girl, but you're getting off on her telling you about what she did with other guys, does that mean you're gay? Like, what do you think? Would that make Brendan gay, or would that make him like bi? Would that make him just kinky? Like, what do you sus? What do you, or in English terms, would that make him camp? What do you think that would make him? Honestly speaking, you're with a girl, you're with loads of girls, and you're liking them telling you about what their past conquest. What do you guys think? It'd make you sus. People saying Diddy territory, weirdo. All the famous titans are white or Hispanic. It's not because he has a complex about foot. Okay, so my theory is wrong then, James Banks. Fuck. I really worked on that theory as well. I really fucking worked on that theory. Fuck. Okay, fair enough. And maybe my theory is not right then. James Banks said all the famous titans are white or Hispanic. It's not because he has a complex about failing in the NFL. Maybe he just doesn't like black people. That's also okay. I get it. We all have our races that we don't like. I won't name mine. I think Kanye has some fetish according to some lawsuit. Yeah, Kanye was just a classical cuck shit. From what I've been able to read and see, Kanye just is into the cuck shit. That's why him and Sneaker was so cool, to be fair. You kind of like that Sneaker was into that too. He's just into the cuck stuff. I don't want to know. He was a baddie wrangler. The maniac is running out here in the streets with porcelains and behind bars. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the information that we have there. Not too sure where to go with that one, but I guess we'll find out when we find out. What else do we have here? I think that's it, right? Nothing. Is there anything more? I think that's it. We're done with that, right? Cool. Let's continue. Let's do a bit of the after hour. Let's go. After hour watch along. Let's go.
I was just doing Baltimore, and it's like some of the actors in the beginning, they were like going in and out of it, and it's like you got to commit to it once you're in it.
Sounds like a little bit. It sounds a little Philly-like.
Yeah, Baltimore is close to Philly.
Why do people have accents, bro?
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
You know, you guys think tomorrow.
That's a clip. You know, usually, Jesus Christ, bro. Nick as well, bro. Wear a mask or something, brother. Wear a mask. But this is a clip, right? That's meant to serve as like the appetizer. No, it's meant to be like the best of. No, this is meant to be like a highlight of what's going to happen to come. That's what people do, right? They'll clip a highlight from the show, put it as an intro to make sure that you watch it throughout, retention wise, isn't it? And this is the best clip they can come up with. This is the best clip.
Here's the gate.
Yeah.
No, I was saying more. I got cut off a little bit, but I'm glad you guys didn't hear it. It was bad.
Well, we heard it. It's going to be the cold open.
I know you guys think the bar's the gate.
Welcome to the After Hours Pod. Hey, welcome to the After Hours.
Both shows, the best bit about both shows is the intro music, isn't it? Let's be fair. By the way, have I ever said that Casey is built like somebody that inline skates? I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about, but I think this is Casey, right? Casey is built. Is it Casey or this guy? But I think it's Casey.
Welcome to the After Hours.
Yeah, he's definitely built like a guy that inline skates, isn't it? If you know, you know. Casey's built like some of that inline skates.
Hey, welcome to the After Hours Pod. Yeah, welcome to the After Hours Podcast.
Eric's
I
headphones.
came in like a wrecking ball.
Bro, what are you doing with that computer?
Whatever I want.
Oh, man.
I'm a computer guy this
All right,
episode.
I'm getting my computer then. We're going to be computer guys.
Fine, I don't care. Let's all be distracted. Think I give a shit?
Yeah. Zoom my balls up your fucking...
All I want to do ultimately is zoom and a boom boom. Have some fun. I got a feeling Kev's not the only one. All I want to do is...
That guy is definitely a Drewski skit, isn't it? He's definitely a Drewski skit for sure. He's definitely a Drewski kid. He's the type of guy that he probably hasn't even heard of 50 Cent in it. He probably has never heard a 50 Cent song in his life. He's definitely a Drewski skit. Pick up that guy though.
Let's have some fun.
Guy. Yo, pick up the black guy, not black guy.
Yo, 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 yo.
Welcome to the after hour.
No, wait.
So it's me and Kev.
Only.
And
is that his name? His name's Kevin. Okay, my bad. His name's Kev. Big up Kev.
Mark is going to get his Sando. And Nick is in New York. Unique New York.
Nice.
And Chin is in Austin. He's always in Austin, so that's no big change there, right? But big change.
It's a bit insulting. That's a little bit mean. Chin ain't going nowhere. He ain't got the money to go nowhere. He ain't got friends to go to see nowhere. What's happening with Chin? Why isn't he going anywhere?
Changes here at the desk. It's just us. I feel very far away from you physically, not emotionally.
Actually, let's check out Chin's Instagram. What's Chin up to? What's Chin been up to? What's Chin's Instagram? There you go. What has he been up to lately? Let's see his story. What's he been up to? Of course. Of course, what we get is from Chin is this, isn't it? Dim sum. Austin, hashtag dim sum. Let's see how good this is. New Fortune 2. So what do you guys think this is? Does this look, I don't know. I think my theory is still right. I think my theory is still right. I definitely think Chin's got a lady. I think Chin is living with a lady personally. That looks like a spread for two people, no? What do you guys think in the screen chat? Big up Lee, appreciate you. Random Show's my favorite pod now, loving the amount of content coming out. No problem, brother. Thank you for being here. But what do you guys think about this spread? I think Chin is living with somebody. I think Chin's got a lady, new girlfriend alert. Maybe Jobo's come back, I don't know, but there's definitely a lady. There's definitely a lady that's living there. This looks good. Yeah, it's a good point, Z. I like that, Z. I like that theory. Maybe that's why he's trying to stop drinking. True. Because a girl would look after you like that. You know what I mean? A girl's going to look after your best interest. Even if you hate her, she's gonna tell you stuff that you don't want to hear. She's going to tell you to fix up, you know? So I could definitely see a girl having that influence. And if you want sex and shit, you're going to agree, you know? So yeah. But this looks like a spread for two people. I'm not going to lie. This looks like a spread for two people here. I think Chin has definitely got a lady. I think Chin has definitely got a lady. Big up Jordan Ray. We don't know Jordan Ray about Sanaz. We don't know. Abe Martinez told us, I think, that BGO, he's on the 10 Minutes of Schaub. He was on 10 Minutes of Schaub earlier on today. They're doing a 24-hour stream. And a bit of information that he dropped off or that he revealed exclusively was that Sanaz may be going to jail. He didn't elaborate on why. That's what Abe Martinez told us. We have no idea if it's true or if it isn't. So, it's just a malicious rumor right now. I was hypothesizing on what crime she could do that would get her in jail. And I came to the conclusion that she doesn't look like she would do anything too crazy apart from maybe a fraud thing to kind of keep her lifestyle up and running. Because she doesn't look like she works a regular 9 to 5 again. Just looking from the outside in. So, but we could be wrong. BGL could be talking out of his ass. But that's what BGL said. So I guess we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But we have no idea if it's true. Big up exactly, Young Advice. BGL isn't a good source, exactly. Chin has a boyfriend. We would love that, wouldn't we? Big up Black American, Wagwan Sis. What are you saying? My hypothesis. Bappa has always been insecure about his baby dick. Or baby yep. And believes the stereotype about the black. So the women lie about him being bigger. Wears the 66 jersey to role play with Slow Joe. Ooh. I like that. I really like that. Big up Black America, because I was saying the other day, right? I've played sports, right? I played Sunday football or Sunday league football for a while when I was a kid and shit. Most of us did anyways. But, I was playing for a long time. Football every Sunday, in change rooms, in locker rooms. So I've seen the best and the worst, right? and I'm sure most of you guys are the same. But I can't remember a time in my life where I hung out with other dudes, other kids, let's say my age, and they talked about dicks the same at the same veracity, right, at the same level that Brendan and Brian do. I can't think of a single time in my life that that's happened. So it does make me think that maybe what Black Americans hinting at could be true. Because the only guy that would talk about dicks that much, if you're not gay, is a guy that's maybe secretly insecure. Not so secretly insecure about their own, material. And they have to mention other people. That's the only way it would make sense, because I've never experienced that in my life where guys just like, I get it's a bit on their show. I understand it's not that deep. It's a bit, they're not being serious, but they really enjoy talking about it. Like, oh, who's got a bigger one, this, that, really get into the weeds. Brendan, too much overly sexual jokes. Like, I don't know. It's just strange. It's just really, really strange. Just really, really strange. What? Big up Josie. Have you heard Owen Benjamin? He might beat both of them. Oh, as in like he's peace size. Is that what you're talking about, Josie? Because why did I hear that before? Who shared that weirdly? Was that a female comedian? I feel like that's a rumor that went around, right? And someone said it was true. Do you remember? Like, allegedly he's got like a massive one. Allegedly, people said that. Who said it? Was it Joe Rogan? Maybe it was Joe Rogan. I don't know. Someone said back. I remember back in the day that was a bit of Owen Benjamin law. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go back to the after hour. Let's go back to the most funnest podcast in the world.
Oh, handshakes are harder this way.
A little bit, but we're gonna make it work.
I took for granted how easy the high fives were when we were neighbors.
But we can still make it work, man.
How are you doing, Kev? What's going on with you?
Same old shit, man.
Wow.
Same old.
Just sucking ass and eating grass?
Pretty much, yeah. Not much has changed.
Pretty much,
in that department.
Oh, now I have a computer, so I'm gonna be distracted, guy.
Okay, so I'll just talk. Where's my camera? Which one's my camera?
That one.
That one's my camera? Oh shit.
For the folks at home, if you had to guess how many sandwiches Mark got, well, how many would you think? How many would you think, Kev?
I would say one.
Yeah, it's just sandwich, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are times where I'm doing tires, I'm doing random shit, and I think to myself, fucking hell, man, I'm boring, man. I'm talking about the same shit all the time, right? There are times where I'm literally thinking to myself, I'm fucking boring. And then you put this on. How many sandwiches did you have? Like, what? Huh? This is like an important part of the pod. Tell him how many sandwiches you have. Oh man, this guy's crazy, man. He had like 10 sandwiches. He's crazy. Like, excuse me? That's why you should never second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself, because you think you're redacted, you think you're lame, you think you're maybe, whatever. And look what these people are doing out here. God damn it, man. Fair play. Keep us on the edge of our seats.
You'd be wrong.
Sheesh.
Go ahead and double that number.
Whoa.
2.
There's some people on the internet that think 1 + 1 is not 1 times 1 is not 2, like Terrence Howard.
Well, he spearheaded that, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't count.
No?
If people think it, they're just thinking it because he pitched it, and they're like, oh, yeah, I get that. I'm with that.
I have friends who are like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. And they're like, the crazy part about it is they're not dumb people. They're really smart, but they're like, they'll believe any.
I thought he was going to say the crazy part about it is that they're black, and I don't know any black people. I thought that was what he was going to say.
Might blow your mind.
What?
They are dumb people.
Oh, shit.
They've just been given the opportunity to expose themselves as dumb.
No, my friend, he's really smart. Like, I'm not joking. He's really smart. And I was talking to him the other day, and we started talking conspiracy theories, and I know that he will believe pretty much any conspiracy theory, so I just started going off on a tangent about like all this crazy shit that wasn't true, and he was like, yeah, bro, I could see that totally being.
He bought it all.
Yeah, he bought it all. I'm like, bro, I just told you that there were aliens underneath the pyramids.
Well, there are,
and they're made out of ice. They're in ice. Aliens.
And when it defrosts, then we're in big trouble.
Big trouble. And he's like, bro, it could
that
happen.
was the plot of a movie I saw recently.
What?
Where the aliens, they were like, we thought that because there was no sign of them landing or anything like this or anything like that. And then, you know, the guy from Parks and Rec was like, it's because they started here initially. They're in the ice.
Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
What movie?
Let me look it up.
Rugrats in Paris?
Good thing I have my computer.
It sounds like
Chris
Rugrats in Paris.
Pratt, aliens in the ice movie. Bro, it's a Tomorrow War.
That's a real movie?
Yeah.
What are you doing at home?
So here's the deal. Here's my problem.
You're not making a lot of sense. So that's why we're at.
Oh, look, Chin's got a couch. He's still not unpacked, you know. Look, there's cardboard boxes laying around. He still hasn't properly unpacked, it looks like. That kitchen looks very sparse as well. Like, what do you think is going on with him? Is he okay? Like, he basically lives in Austin now. Like, why isn't your house done yet? Like, why haven't you just unpacked everything? Why is there still cardboard boxes around, like moving boxes and shit? Why hasn't this guy unpacked yet? I wonder why. I wonder if he is actually waiting to just go. That's his back. He's not really trying to stay for a long time. I don't know. And that mustache is terrible, by the way. Don't ever do that again. I hate that mustache. And do you think he trims his eyebrows, by the way? Or do you think they naturally go up in that shape? Do you think he trims them to like spike up that way?
Chin, are you on a
Chin's
call right
here.
now? Are you on a call right now, Chin?
He's got the TV on.
Chin, turn off your TV. What are you doing?
Expert producer, by the way. Expert producer. 10-year podcast veteran. The Asian Jamie. The Asian young Jamie. As he's streaming, as he's on the call, as he's on the fucking podcast with these guys, he's also got a call running in the background of the TV. Genius.
He can't hear us.
You can't hear us.
Chin.
You can see in the glasses that he doesn't even have us on the thing.
Oh, he's looking at my screen, I think.
Yeah, he is looking at your screen.
I'm gonna put it in the Google search so you could say, "Hey, Chin, turn the fucking TV off."
He did, but he can't see us? This actually is pretty compelling. Watching Chin without him knowing that we're watching him.
Oh, I wanted to do something weird.
How about now, Chin? Can you see us now and hear us?
No, you can see in his glasses. He's looking at Mark's screen still.
Look at him.
Yeah, but I can still see you in the very corner, and I can hear you finally.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, we were saying all type of mean stuff about you.
Yeah, we've been going. We're going.
I know. You guys always say mean stuff about me. I'm used to it.
We weren't.
We got Jack Doherty Jr. He's like a bigger Josie depression. We got Jack Doherty Jr. He's got 4 days of drinking to do when he's not working every week. It's hilarious. Do I think the guy with Botox in his face? No, who do you? No, I'm talking about Chin. I'm not talking about Brendan. Do we think Chin's got Botox? If yes, he needs to get a refund because he doesn't look like he's got Botox. Big up Diana D. Young Jamie makes $1 million a year. Asian older Jamie makes 100,000 a year per BGL. Oh, so he does make what I thought he made, right? So my guess was right. Okay, I'm glad I get one thing right. I did say earlier on that I thought he made 100K a year, Chin, and people were kind of telling me off for that. But people are still suggesting that's not a lot of money, right? Allegedly. I don't know if Austin taxes are the same, but people were saying to me that allegedly if you make 100 grand a year in LA, it's not that much. And there is a rumor. I remember, where did I read that rumor? Maybe it was on Reddit. I read a rumor that said that Brendan adjusted Chin's salary to fit whatever average is for his role in Texas, as opposed to just keeping his salary from LA. He adjusted it to fit. Oh, Jesus, you got one employee. I don't know. Whatever.
Being mean. Did you say that, Kev?
Yeah, I said that.
No, don't listen to Kev.
I like I like your style today, Chin. You're looking very like graham crackery with your colors and stuff.
Graham crackery?
Yeah, you look like a s'mores.
You look like a s'mores.
Oh, thank you. It's just very bland with a little bit of a punch of sugar because the s'mores has chocolate in it.
Yeah.
And mushrooms. Not mushrooms, they're called marshmallows.
Chin, what's your favorite dessert? Your favorite sweet?
Most recently, I I don't eat sweets, but I've been stuck on eating ice cream these days. And pistachio,
I don't eat sweets, but I've been stuck on eating ice creams these days. He lies like Brendan, isn't it? I don't eat sweets, and then 2 seconds later, completely forgets what he said. And it starts complaining about the free kick. It's like, what?
oh my God, pistachio ice cream.
That's the
Incredible.
one? I don't think I've had that.
Yeah. What about you?
I love a good donut, a cookie, and apple pie, and a milkshake. Those are the ones.
So every dessert.
Every dessert.
I fuck with cheesecake,
Pretty
to be
much.
honest.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
That's some white
Yeah.
shit. That's some white
Is
shit.
it?
what do you? It's
yeah.
not
That's
white
hefty
shit.
stuff.
It's white shit.
No,
Not white
let me-
shit. It's
let me-
good.
Have you
People
ever
that have good flavored?
Go into
salads.
any cheesecake factory, you won't see a black guy in there.
Dude, they
Nah,
don't. It's
no.
not. They don't just have cheesecake in there. They have everything.
No,
Nah,
that's
there's
what
black
they
people
sell.
there. If anything, there's more black people there.
That's racist, Mark.
Yep.
He can say the inverse, and it's not racist. But if you say it is racist,
And that's obvious.
that's how that works.
I was kidding. It was opposite day.
Oh, you were
so
kidding.
You're the one that's racist.
Shit.
Shit,
Well,
he
I
got you. He
googled
got you.
because if for the folks at home, I have a laptop now because I'm Nick
Okay, good.
today.
Great.
So I have a laptop. I'm gonna be distracted. Are we recording? Blah blah. Blah. That's my,
Nice.
And so I googled is cheesecake white shit, and it said
What?
cheesecake is a dessert made from cheese, not feces.
Okay.
Well, that's that on that.
Yeah, there you go.
What's my sweets? You ask?
Yes.
You ask.
If we're going ice cream, I like a good Rocky Road.
What is that?
That's a great question. It's
Only
cho-
reason-
it's, I think it's vanilla and chocolate with like nuts in it and with marshmallows in it.
My nuts. You like ice cream with my nuts in
Right.
it.
No.
What is Rocky Road ice cream? Rocky Road is a sweet confection that exists primarily between two forms: chocolate ice cream and a no-bake candy bar. This sounds fake.
No,
This
it's
is not what I
It's a
eat.
candy bar in there.
What do you think makes it rocky?
Chocolate, marshmallows, and nuts. That's what I said.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
no.
The candy bar is what threw me off. Commonly almonds.
Damn, it was invented in 1929. Imagine being at the forefront of the ice cream movement and having an
Big up. Who's that says here? Why does it sound like big up MK? It sounds like that because it is, my friend. It sounds like that because it is.
idea for a fucking type of ice cream and being like, yeah. And then now that type of ice cream exists and it's just like a benchmark in the ice cream. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
benchmark.
that's crazy.
What
That
about
is
making
crazy.
ice cream and then you're just like realizing you could put stuff in it? Kind of along the lines of what you're saying.
I wonder.
But you're like, nobody's done this before.
Yeah, yeah.
We could throw strawberries. We could throw pineapple. And the guy's like, no pineapple.
Yeah. I wonder how long after they invented ice cream did they invent like putting stuff in the ice cream? You think the
Great
same
question.
week? You think like a month after?
That's an absolutely fucking phenomenal
You know
question.
what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
an
man, that's a-
absolutely
wow.
banger question.
And I got a
Is it
follow
though?
up question.
Is it though?
What do you think was the first? Is that what,
No. Go ahead.
What do you think was the first thing that they decided to throw in there or on there?
I think I'm just following their kind of lineology.
Okay,
I
get
think it
to
was
it.
just chocolate chips.
You think so?
Yeah, because they didn't have a ton of shit back then. They didn't. It's not like Ben and Jerry's back
Or it's
then.
just got a whole
Yeah, like it's not a froyo.
All right,
Fucking.
read my question here.
How long after inventing ice cream did they figure out they could put stuff into the ice cream? And what was the first ingredient mixed in?
I wanted to be like, and
yeah.
All right, let's see what they say. Let's see what chat says. Hey, chat.
Hey, chat.
Searching the web.
Where's Nick, by the way?
Nah, I don't know.
Nick,
he's
you?
ready. He was
He was
so
the one
ready.
that was first ready.
Do
Yeah,
we
he
need to
was.
let?
That's a great question. It turns out we don't know exactly when people started first mixing things into ice cream or its predecessors, but historians have put together quite a lot of clues. All right, chat, give me the fucking short answer. I'll walk you through what's known as what's speculated one might be
Oh my
counted
God.
as the first mix-in. If you want, I can try to track down the latest documented case. Oh my God,
Bro,
it's still
so
writing.
much.
It was
Bro, sometimes I say to ChatGPT,
Is Chin still frozen? What the fuck is Chin doing? Is Chin still frozen on there? Doesn't want to turn off his computer and reconnect again. Chin's still frozen. Or maybe he's joking. I don't know.
explain it like I'm 5.
Give me the fucking short answer here, dude.
Update on Nick. He didn't see the Zoom link because it was sent from him. The link is coming from inside the house.
What's
Yeah.
that from?
It's from
Well, it
Scream.
comes from ancient China.
The call's
That's all
coming
I
from
saw.
inside the house.
That's right.
All right.
That's a surprise.
Why is that a surprise, Chin?
I didn't think it came from Asia.
I didn't either, to be honest.
And by the way, so the first
You didn't, hold on, Chin didn't think COVID came from Asia. Where do you think it came from then? Oh, Krishna, where did it come from then? Guatemala. Ay. But yeah, man, let's fast forward. I want to see this Chin speak.
is the vanilla then, right? What else could it be? Like the actual ice cream, the foundation,
Has to be
base.
vanilla.
I don't know. I don't.
Nah, Chin
wanna
doesn't speak the
read
entire
all of
time.
This.
It's too much.
Because you guys jump into
Chin
what
doesn't
they
move.
mix into it.
So Chin doesn't move the whole entire. Chin can't sort out his laptop at home the whole entire time. So it's just him staying off in distance with that. Like, God Almighty, he missed so much shit, man. What a lucky motherfucker! Wow. Okay, cool. I'll return to the bit. I'll return those in a bit. But yeah, let's move on a little bit. Let's do something else because this is driving me crazy. Let's do this one. Internet anarchist. Is Lex Fridman a fraud? This should be fun for those of you guys out there that hate Lex Fridman. Is Lex Fridman a fraud?
Is Lex Fridman a fraud? On the surface, Lex Fridman presents himself as a modern-day genius, a man long associated with MIT, the world's most prestigious university, who now runs one of the most popular podcasts on the planet, pulling in millions of listeners every month, and landing guests that range from the titans of tech to some of the world's most powerful political leaders. But scratch beneath the surface and the story gets murkier. Behind the carefully crafted image lies a man surrounded by glaring inconsistencies and unanswered questions.
You don't have anything worthy to say? Shut the F up.
No, thank you.
You see these glasses that I wear? These glasses of mine are substantially smarter than Lex.
From doubts about his academic background,
Does anyone know why? What? Is there anything they've done? No, truly, because all they do is talk. Is there anything they've built? Is there one appliance that they have anything to do with?
to suspicions as his role as a so-called neutral advocate for peace.
Lex Fridman is so devoid of actual intelligence, it's insane. Guy's like a Israeli automaton golem.
And if these allegations hold any truth, Lex Fridman could be exposed as the biggest fraud in the podcasting world, who built his entire empire on lies and deception. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube how he hides behind neutrality to push his own agendas, and why part of the internet
Do you think that? Does Lex Fridman hide behind his neutrality to push an agenda, or is he just like that as a person? I don't think he's that conniving, really, you know? I don't think so. I could be wrong, though.
believes he might even be a spy. But if you want to clear your name, make sure you subscribe so I know you're not a spy. And let's get on with the video. For those who aren't very familiar with Lex, here's a super quick breakdown of his academic and professional background. Alexei Lex Fridman is a Jewish Russian American whose family moved to the US after the collapse of the Soviet Union. There, Lex received both his bachelor's and master's degree in computer science at Drexel University in Philadelphia. He continued at Drexel for his PhD in electrical and computer engineering as well, which he completed in 2014. From there, he briefly worked at Google as a visiting research engineer. Then, in 2015, moved to MIT's Age Lab, where his work focused on algorithms for semi-autonomous vehicles like Tesla's self-driving software, before moving once again in 2019 to MIT's Laboratory for Information and Decision Systems as a research scientist. However, the thing he's most well known for on the internet is his podcast, which he started in April 2018. Though it wasn't until his April 2019 episode with Elon Musk that he exploded into mainstream popularity. Since then, he's uploaded videos with many high-profile guests, from Sam Harris and Jordan Peterson to Richard Dawkins, Donald Trump, and many more. But behind all of his shiny achievements, there's a sketchy pattern of dishonesty, all of which came to light when the YouTuber Ghost Gum released an investigative video on Lex, exposing the many lies he's used to craft the image that he shows to the world.
But the more I look into this man, the more I realize that almost everything he does is deceptive. embellished, or just a flat-out lie.
And the first red flag he pointed out had to do with how he presents his academic background. You see, despite earning not 1, but 3 degrees from Drexel University, including a PhD, Lex almost never mentions the institution publicly, even on his personal website, where he happily shares details like his hobbies. Drexel is nowhere to be found. On the other hand, he never misses an opportunity to bring up his connection with MIT.
Thousands of world-class biologists, actually. So at MIT, colleagues of mine, people I know. When I walk the halls of MIT, at MIT, what do you think my position of vaccines is exactly?
From his Google Scholar profile to his LinkedIn and even Facebook, wherever his name appears, MIT is mentioned right alongside it, despite the fact he never even studied there. Now, this selective branding might not seem suspicious at a first glance. After all, why wouldn't he list working at such a highly respected institution as part of his achievements? But the problem is that Lex's role at MIT is far less important than he makes it out to be. He isn't a professor or even a substitute. His title of research scientist is one of the lowest academic positions and is not even considered a part of the official MIT faculty. In other words, he holds no real influence on the campus and he has no direct relevance to any MIT student. But that hasn't stopped him from repeatedly implying that he has taught students at MIT.
As a research scientist at MIT, I've had, and especially just part of a large set of collaborations. I've had a lot of students come to me and talk to me about ideas.
When in reality, his only teaching experience comes from IAP sessions, which are informal classes that literally anyone can teach or—
Jesus Christ, man. He's a proper liar, innit? Proper liar. Even the painting students had they're painted by somebody else, just forged them straight up. Damn, girl, damn. Where is it? Oh my, damn.
or attend. And this is where things go from deceptive to highly unethical. The thing is, by bringing up MIT's name again and again, Lex has built a false aura of authority around himself. To the average viewer who has no idea what a research scientist really means, this makes Lex look like a trusted academic voice giving weight and credibility to his opinions. In fact, back in 2023, scholar scientist Nassim Nicholas Taleb—
yeah, Black Swan. Big up Nicholas Nassim Taleb. Black Swan, one of my favorite books I've read of all time. Big up Black Swan. Big up the Black Swan book readers.
publicly called him out for this very reason. Nassim accused Lex of using the MIT name as bait to attract high-profile guests to his podcast, even though the podcast has never had any official connection with the university whatsoever. But as deceptive as his academic branding may be, it's only a fraction of a much bigger, far more troubling problem.
Big up successful egg. Is it true, AZ? Mark telling everyone you hollered at his girl. Yeah, of course, it's true, bro. She was trying to get a piece of this Kinder Bueno, innit? So man had to break up a couple bits for her, innit? Yeah, it's true, bro, it's true. She wanted a bit of this Kinder Bueno, and you know me, I'm a fair guy, I'm a giving guy. So I broke off a couple bits of my Kinder Bueno for her, you get me? She's coming to London soon.
Even if we accept him as a legit scientific researcher, which he insists that he is.
But like I said, my main focus has always been on research. I published many peer-reviewed papers that you can see in my Google Scholar profile.
His work still doesn't do much to help the case either, and there's no better example of this than the paper he published in 2019. It attracted a lot of attention, but for all the wrong reasons. Put simply, in it, Lex's findings suggested that AI-assisted driving was significantly safer than human drivers. On the surface, these results sounded groundbreaking. But things quickly fell apart the second other experts went through his research, describing it as, quote, deeply flawed and, quote, misleading to the point of negligence. And just like many of Lex's previous papers, this one was never peer-reviewed by other researchers before publication. But instead of addressing this criticism, Lex tried to hide it under the rug.
Yeah, I noticed as well, because I wasn't really familiar. Because I used to listen to Lex Fridman, like, to be fair, this is bad anyway, but I think the way Lex Fridman handles pushback or criticism really turned me off from him. Even though I'm missing out a lot, that's why I usually watch his podcast via clips, because he's got a really good clip channel. He clips literally every bit of the podcast. You clip it up and put it up online, so they churn out clips really, really well. But I got put off by Lex because I think I posted something on the Reddit. Maybe I don't know what I posted, and then soon after I got a ban. I was like, "What the fuck am I banned on the Reddit?" And then I realized, oh shit, this is one of those echo chamber Reddits where he wants everyone on there to agree with him. He wants that to be like a safe space, that you can't go on there and talk badly or just talk normally about a pod, isn't it? Sometimes it's a good episode, sometimes the episode is not so good. So I remember I said something about an episode that I got banned. I was like, you know what, fuck, I ain't listen to any of your shit. So I think the way that he treats criticism, the way that he treats feedback, has turned me off from him as a podcaster or content creator. Although I'm sure other people don't really probably feel that way. For me, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just strange. He seems to be overly sensitive. Doesn't seem to be able to take any feedback, constructive anyway, put back zero. And then he goes on these weird tangents as well. Starts talking about love and all this malarkey. It's like, brother, I don't know. Just fix up, bro.
And even went as far as blocking AI researchers who were telling him to submit the study for a proper peer review.
Lex Fridman from MIT blocked me because I urged him to avoid and publish. There's a guidelines that blocking a fucking person who's trying to give you advice, trying to help you out, trying to remind you what you should be doing is hilarious.
However, the most suspicious thing about this paper was its timing, as it just so happened to be published exactly when Tesla was under fire for fatal crashes involving its self-driving technology. The company was fighting a class action lawsuit at the time, and in the middle of this storm, Lex's paper conveniently appeared in mainstream media, painting Tesla's system as safer than human drivers and offering exactly the kind of academic proof Elon Musk needed to save his company's reputation. But maybe sincerity and integrity were never Lex's goals to begin with, since according to his former colleagues at MIT's Age Lab, Lex was never motivated by science. Instead, he wanted to get famous.
Really? A former Age Lab staffer recalled Fridman telling him he went to amass a giant amount of followers. Philip Pignickwiski, a computer vision and AI researcher who's become one of Fridman's most vocal critics, said, "It was clear from the very beginning that he's positioning himself to become one of the celebrities in the space." Really? That's a shame. I thought when he started early on that he really wanted to try to at least, I don't know, spread the good message, interview very interesting people from all parts of academia, sciences and shit. That's what I thought he wanted to do it for. I didn't know he was just in it to, make he get a quick buck and make sure his bubble's safe. I didn't know it was about that. I thought he was more of a science guy for real. But I guess he wasn't always, ever.
And his controversial 2019 paper helped him achieve just that. Remember the Elon Musk interview that put him on the map? Well, he received an invite to Tesla headquarters and was able to meet Elon Musk in person just weeks after publishing this paper. And not long after that, Elon appeared on Lex's podcast, shooting him into the mainstream with a single 30-minute upload. This, combined with an earlier appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience, kickstarted his rise to fame. He went from a little-known researcher to the host of one of the most popular podcasts on the planet.
Yeah, he went from not being able to eat food, right? He couldn't afford food. He was eating just like McDonald's burgers without the buns. He went from not being able to eat burgers. No, he went from only eating the McDonald's beef patties to suddenly, being a fucking one of Rogan's best podcast friends.
Planet practically overnight, all thanks to Elon Musk and Joe Rogan, and he's been clinging to the two ever since, from obsessively bringing up Elon in his conversations.
Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon is Elon Musk.
Often mentioning him up in completely unrelated conversations.
What'd you think about Elon as an engineering leader? Having to experience him in the most chaotic of spaces.
Pause, man. Having to experience him. having to experience him. Pause.
I would say, what do you admire in the name of love about Elon Musk?
True sucking up to Rogan in the cringiest way possible.
Call me Brian Callahan. In this cruel world, there is a man you should listen to as you journey on through life. His name is Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. Shoulders for days and a really wide back.
But even with all of this, many people still find his rise to the top far too convenient to be something organic. To them, Lex doesn't even have the appeal that you'd expect from the host of one of the biggest podcasts in the world. He rarely adds anything meaningful to the conversations, and even when he does, it's rarely anything interesting.
Hopefully surf, if the waves are good.
Surf for...
How good are the waves?
Let's say they're good. This is a perfect day. This is a perfect waves. Why do you surf?
It's fun.
Okay, this is fun. Okay, man and nature, which is like what surfing is the ultimate, is the power of...
Oh my God, man. Look at him trying to philosophize everything. Like, it's not that deep, bro. He likes to surf, innit? Like, he just told you. It's fun. Man and machine, man and water, man and waves, man and surfboard, surfing, the wave dawn, bigger veil, free Max B. Like what?
The infinite power of the ocean versus a little silly looking man on a board.
You could say it's the infinite power of the ocean versus a silly looking man on a board, or you could say it's fun.
He brings on pretty intelligent people, but I have no idea how he became as big as he is currently with absolutely zero charisma or energy. I will never understand why anyone listens to Lex Fridman. Zero personality, zero charisma.
But that's the thing though. That's the thing. The same goes for DSP. I think there are people out there who are approaching content from the wrong angle. You don't have to understand it. Just watch the shit show, point and giggle. When it's over, it's over. But there is no understanding anything. None of it makes sense. None of it makes any sense. There is no understanding it. You're never going to understand it. Just point and laugh. Point and laugh. That's what you can do.
Poor interviewer, never says anything insightful, his popularity baffles me. But despite his lackluster interviewing skills, Lex consistently lands some of the most high-profile names across tech, politics, and culture. In fact,
that's why it's hard to avoid. That's why it's hard to avoid, honestly. That's why it's hard to avoid, because some of the guests he gets on, some of the topics they talk about, you're just not going to hear in other pods. They're super interesting.
Some of these guests haven't even appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast yet.
Why are you doing it? You know what I mean? Like, why this guy who works in AI just decides he's going to start a podcast. The podcast becomes very successful, and all of a sudden he's like, I'd like to talk to everybody. I'd like to go over and talk to Zelensky and talk to Putin, and everybody's like, why you? What the fuck are you doing?
When you line it all up, the lack of charisma, the absence of strong interviewing ability, and the almost suspiciously stacked guest list, the pieces don't really add up. Now,
yeah, they do. Can we just talk about it openly? They do add up though, no? All those people featured on that list, on that book, they're all very controversial, really important, very famous people who for the most part have a lot to answer, right? People want them to answer for some of their crimes, some of their transgressions. So if they can go on a platform like Lex Fridman, where he's never ever gonna push back, he's never gonna challenge them, he's never gonna talk about the spicy dicey things anyway, unless told explicitly to do or whatever. So I'm not really sure why people are surprised why he's so popular. He's popular in part because of how passive, because of how lacking in charisma, because of how boring he is, because you can just decide what the interview is going to be, you don't even need to have him there. You just decide what it's going to be. So I think all these people would prefer to be on a show where they're not going to get grilled by the interviewer. So safe bubbles is what they are. Safe bubbles is what they are. So officially been fired, and both of them officially been fired.
You have a gun?
Big up, Gitsy.
Are you gonna go live with TMOS?
Live. I'm not gonna go live. I'm not gonna go live with anybody. Yeah, probably later. If I'm still up, I probably might jump on later. If I See if I'm still up in it. I'm a little bit knackered already now. Just come up from the gym. But maybe later, maybe later, maybe later. Let's finish this show first, but maybe later. Big up, Gitsy. Appreciate you.
The pieces don't really add up. Now, some believe that he's just an industry plant, but for others, even that doesn't explain everything. A sentiment that has given rise to one of the craziest theories surrounding an online creator. According
Big up Asad Aziz. I'm gonna punch a hole through this mystery. How he gets his guests. Now hear me out. He's Jewish. Really? You think it's a Jewish thing? I don't think so. I think you guys are being a little bit cruel there.
To which Lex isn't a scientist or a podcast host. He's a straight up spy or sleeper agent for the elites. With accusations like this.
Big up Successful Egg. Big up Successful Egg.
Big up Saz. Always on his own vibe.
Yeah, big up Successful Egg. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you for the super chat. You're a big dog.
Dude is the hybrid child of Mossad and some unlisted officers in Arlington.
Do you think he's a spy? I don't think he's sophisticated enough to be a spy. What do you guys think? Spy? I don't know, man. He does safe interviews. He likes to interview prominent people. If you're a prominent person trying to help, trying to whatever, game the system, improve your PR, whatever, public perception, of course you go to fucking Lex. Seems like a natural place to be. Cool. That's about it. What else we got to say?
Lex gives sleeper agent a whole new meaning, and while these claims are a bit absurd, they do offer an explanation for his political views, since despite him presenting himself as a humble centrist, who respects and listens to both sides, and of course has an undying amount of love for everyone, Lex has been exposed over and over again for having a very clear political bias.
Undying love for everyone is hilarious.
Not only are most of his guests like
I block you with love.
Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, and Douglas Murray right-leaning, the way he engages with these guests is also quite telling. Like when he interviewed Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and failed to bring up a single meaningful question on Gaza, on peace, or the ongoing crisis in that region. On the other hand, when he interviewed Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and turned it into a glazing session for Putin,
I once again have a dream that
Jesus Christ.
Even if there's hate, that you sit down with Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin and you find a way to peace.
Throughout the episode, he kept implying that Vladimir Putin was ready for peace.
Big up Gitsy.
Lex is somehow whiter and more mayo than mayonnaise.
Yeah. I don't know what he is, man. I don't know what he is, but he's an interesting fella. He's a conundrum, that's what he is. He's a fucking human Rubik's Cube. Big up Gitsy.
One point even suggesting that Ukrainians should just forgive Putin for invading their country.
This is not a small compromise, and to forgive him will not be a small compromise.
To forgive, no one will forgive.
Exactly.
This is absolutely impossible to forgive him. We cannot get into the head and soul of a person who lost their family. Nobody never will accept this. Absolutely impossible.
With all this in mind, it's hard to see Lex as the neutral truth seeker he claims to be. Instead, he comes off as nothing more than a propaganda vessel. As his viewers put it, is a masterclass at selling polite propaganda to people, spread lies, or equivocate horrible people using the veneer of polite intellectual discussion. And the Zelensky
Hey Zelensky, have you tried love?
Exactly. Big up Yeah, do you remember at first his plan was to get Putin and Zelensky to sit down on his podcast, and he thought that if they sat down across each other they could sort out their issues and they could end the war in fucking Ukraine. Do you remember that? That was his original idea. He was gonna, but the power of podcasts was going to bring an end to that horrible war. The power of pods. He's a funny dude, man. Funny dude.
view was so infuriating, I lost all respect for him after that. And it's not just in geopolitics. Even when in the tech space, Lex's podcast comes off as a safe haven where CEOs and billionaires can say whatever they want without fear of pushback, hard questions, or accountability of any kind. And in the end, that's what makes Lex Fridman so dangerous. Not that he's simply biased or unqualified or uncharismatic, but that his entire career is built on a foundation of lies and deception.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He just could be boring too, you know. It probably isn't that deep. He probably could just be boring, like proper boring. You know, that's probably why we're getting as well. It might not just be all aside. It might just be him just being boring. You know. What can you say? What can you do? What can you see? But yeah, big up internet anarchist. Big up internet anarchist. Check out the video, it's really good. I recommend check out the whole thing. That's the title of the video, that's the channel. Internet anarchist. Internet anarchist. Cool. Let's move on. Let's do Wes Watson. Bear with me 1 second, I've got to close my window. It's a bit cold over here. Actually, I might make a cup of tea as well. Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I'm gonna close this window. Bear with me 1 sec.
Do you have a gun?
Hey Zelensky, name 3 good things about Putin.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, big up Gitsy, appreciate it. Big up Gitsy, sorry I missed that. Big up Gitsy, I missed that one. Apologies. Big up Gitsy, I missed that one. Apologies.
Do you have a gun?
Hey Zelensky, and name 3 good things about Putin's hilarious. Yeah. Big up Gitsy, appreciate it for the super chat, bro. Cool. Let's do a bit of Wes Watson. Fake alpha male Wes Watson ruined his career after his ex exposed him just like never before. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Did you see what he did? Oh no! Did you see what he said? Oh my God! Oh, let's live off of his nutsack.
Welcome back.
Yo, what's going on with him? Is it cool? What's that? Why is he still out? I thought he's meant to go, or the people on the internet just like drama hounds. Was he meant to go to prison because of that beating he gave that kid in that gym? Is that happening still? Did he even get charged? Was he even found guilty? I'm confused why he's even still around. Like, is he okay? Did he beat that case? What's happening with this guy?
To the Bubba YouTube channel. Let's get a Bubba army in the chat. Well, I'm still sounding like Squidward because I'm still under the weather, right? But the AMU, the Alpha Male Universe, just never stops. And this guy's got me laughing already in the first 20 seconds of the video. I mean, who does bro think he is? Like, he thinks he's like, does this guy thinks he's like Bane from Batman?
I can't believe this is a real person. Like, what is a Wes Watson? Like, he's not even a person anymore. Just like an object or something. I mean, hey, I keep saying it. TLC, sign the peg, right? Sign Pegley, man, because this guy's just wilding out. So John Bravo.
Okay, so we got Jordan Ray. It's still ongoing. Okay, cool. He's still ongoing. Trial is far away if he doesn't take a plea or gets dismissed. Okay, cool. The guy pressed charges on the other guys. He said Watson was a mutual fight and dropped. Oh, really? Oh, he dropped the charges. Okay, so he's fine. Okay, cool. So he's not going back to prison. Cool.
Absolutely stretched him, and he is screaming. All right, he is crashing out. I mean, there is just so many things. There's other characters in the AMU now taking digs. Angie may do a spill off. John Bravo revealed something even crazier, right? So you know what, man, guys, turn on the notifications because YouTube is not showing content. That's all I'm gonna say, right? I appreciate everyone in the Bubba Army, but let's get in the flow. Stay together, let's get bubbly with it, and let's get this show, yeah, you know, on the road.
I really don't understand how so many people.
I admire you, but why are you throwing cash on strippers? Help these girls get out of that life. That's a fair enough question.
People who are such obvious fucking nerd fucks are gonna ever tell me something about some shit like the strip club. It's like they're in my comments and messages and DMs going, I can't believe you, Wes. It's like, what can't you believe, mother? I can't even believe you even think you should even speak a word to me. Who are these people? Like, do you understand who you are in the whole scope of the world? Like, you men who do that shit, like, you guys should go to the strip club so you can actually learn how to talk to bitches that are actually like hot. Your bitch is ugly, your shit sucks, and you're a fucking idiot. But I mean, the whole point is you know that. That's where you're getting.
I'm not too sure if learning to talk to strippers who are working is actually going to teach you anything about women. I'm not going to lie. I don't think talking to women whose sole job it is to separate you from your money is actually going to inform you about women whatsoever, or give you good idea on boundaries, on relationships, or whatever. You're not going to learn jack shit in the strip club about women. Let's be fair.
All pissed that I'm there. You wish you were there and able to do that type of shit. You've always been a fucking square, living some fucking lame ass life that nobody want to live, and you're just no experience, no nothing. Nobody listens to you. So why the do you think I would? Stupid.
Okay.
So Wes Watson literally had an emotional breakdown when John Bravo dropped a crazy bombshell report, which detailed Angie's leaked voice messages, and we're going to talk about that later in the video, right? But the guy had such a breakdown that he had to like release all of his bad energy, his vibrations and frequency at a club where they bounced their yum-yums, right? And instead of enjoying his time, he decided to throw a bunch of $1 bills with his best buddy Rob with a 23 tattoo on his back, right? We all know Wes Watson ain't getting past these big old bubbly BBLs with what he's got, right? So he's got to throw a bunch of dollar bills. Well, people in the comment sections were roasting him like crazy. They were saying he's a hypocrite, but one specific comment stood out. He had to say two shirtless men closer to each other than they are to the women. Not my style, but whatever you're into, big dog. And then Wes Watson replies with some racist shit saying slow toad and his mama as a profile pic. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. So well, good. This guy then replied back saying, it's funny you never have anything intelligent to say, just some typical boring racist shit. Your comebacks are as original as the character you're trying to portray. Stop worrying about your comments and worry about your homies sliding into your ladies' DMs. Yikes, right? So Wes Watson once again revealing how much of a piece of shit he is.
She said she came back because she cared about him going to prison. She wanted to be there for him.
No way.
But when I show you this, do you think it was for that or for something else?
I don't know. He might go to jail, or I don't know. I really hope he does, just so he could get his fucking lesson.
Wow. I really hope he does. That's Wes Watson's girl. Talking to somebody else saying, I really hope he goes to jail so he can learn his lesson. Jeez. Jesus Christus. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's continue.
But he withholds money from me, and then if I don't, and then he'll say weird things like, you didn't kiss me when you walk out of the room. That's it. I'm not helping you. I'm not doing anything for you. You can't do a simple thing of kissing me when you walk out the room or greet me when I come in. And I'm like, dude, this guy's fucking retarded. I'm sick of somebody trying to put...
I wonder, would you count that as a form of abuse? Would that be a form of abuse? Or psychological abuse? What would you count that as? Like, he retires his girl. He says, yeah, I'm going to look after you. And the day when you want to get a new car, he's just like not driving it well. Because you already drove, crashed a few cars.
Me down when I'm trying so hard to take care of kids, to fucking take care of this guy's weird needs while he's disrespecting me.
So after that, Wes started going crazy.
So as always, right, shout out to the big JB, John Bravo, a friend of the channel and an ally of the Bubba Army. You always know he's going to drop some banger content. And I have no idea how he acquired these leaked messages, but they definitely add to this whole Wes Watson and Angie situation. The lore gets deeper and it gets crazier, right? So there's a whole lot of things to talk about in those leaked messages. One being how Wes Watson has these like strange needs and desires. I mean, with all of the things that have been leaked about him, we probably wonder what's happening. I mean, maybe she's going to town, she's pounding him, and you know what? Okay, I'm not even gonna talk about that shit, right? But you know what? I gotta say this, right? I mean, Angie is not blame free. Like, she went back, and she went back for money. So hey, I mean, when you sell your soul and you sell your soul to the devil for money, I mean, that's just kind of what happens, right? I mean, I'm not going to say that she deserves like crazy ass violence or whatever. I mean, you would have to be a sicko to say she deserves that. But she definitely has some culpability in all of this. You went back for money. Like, you didn't even go back for something that's like honorable or maybe understandable, like love or whatever. Like, you just literally went back for money. Like, go get a real fucking job and stop being a bum. Stop like thinking that you're better than working or whatever. Like, this is just clown behavior. So you know what? The leaks get crazier and crazier.
Fucking stupid as fuck and psychologically ill. And I was like, you're a dude, a fucking dumbass. I hope he overdoses, dies, or kills himself. Like, I don't know. Like, just, I don't give a shit. I really don't care whether he lives or dies. I don't want anything to do with him. And even if he has some other bitch and he goes and buys her a $10,000 purse on purpose in front of me to try to get me upset, I don't care. I just don't want that bitch to touch me again.
Please don't.
Like, to have me, to look at me, to have me in his life for anything. No, I don't want anything to do with this dude anymore.
Damn, that mind, body, whole positivity is just hitting like crazy, man. I mean, mind, body, whole, and you're about to be like the next coming of Buddha, apparently, to Angie and her grift, right? But behind the scenes, Angie's a lot different. Well, that's pretty much how most of these jokers are on the internet, right? They want to paint themselves as one thing on a camera, and then behind closed doors, they're completely different. Now, am I going to be clutching my pearls over what Angie had to say about Wes Watson? Hell to the no. We all know that Wes Watson is a major piece of shit, and John Bravo was only able to get a handful of voice messages. I mean, more than one is crazy, right? That we even have these, but I'm sure there's just...
What was that? What was that on the screen? 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 What was that screenshot? Was that a screenshot? So what was that? What was that on the screen? Bear me a second. What was that on the screen? Did he flash something?
Was only able to get a handful of voice messages. I mean, more than one is...
No help. You choose to be unreasonable. Remember this. You must like it. Okay.
Is crazy, right? That we even have these, but I'm sure there's just so much more. I'm sure there's so much more things that have happened behind the doors that we'll never know about, we'll never hear about. I mean, honestly, at this point, it probably is all going to leak because these people just have a weird addiction to having their entire lives be on YouTube and Instagram or whatever. I mean,
to be fair, it does make them money in it. It's not like a weird thing. They're doing it obviously because it gets them attention, but it also does funnel back to the courses that Wes Watson is selling, whatever this girl's selling, maybe it's PT classes, has been influenced, you know what I mean? So that's why they do it. Let's not be naive now. They do it as to obviously bring people back or promote their fucking channel, YouTube, whatever, all that shit, you get me?
I just can't believe this shit show is for real. But the leaks get worse. And yeah, you guessed it.
Okay.
It gets crazier and crazier.
Show me,
but you know
me.
what? Hey, if you already made it this far in the video, then hit that subscribe.
Yeah, we alluded to it. And Angie also alluded to it.
Okay, what happened?
Well, now,
what happened?
In this clip, again, that nobody's supposed to hear.
Okay, what happened then?
She confirms it.
Like, I can't live here anymore. You're doing drugs. You're fucking with me all day, every day. I don't want Loon to pick up your baggies of cocaine. You flip out like as his nose is.
Wow. Really? I don't know why. Call me naive. Call me naive. But he doesn't give cokehead to me, you know? I thought he'd be on like pills or something. You know, he doesn't give me cokehead. I'm not gonna lie. At most, maybe, but I guess amphetamine is the same sort of thing. Maybe like speed or something, or maybe Adderall. But I didn't get coke vibes from him. I'm not gonna lie. But allegedly, his girl here, this Angie Catalano, was saying to somebody else in the voice note that Wes Watson does a lot of blow all the time.
Bleeding, and then I'll.
Oh, big up Squeegee. Is that true? She's a liar. Okay, cool. So I guess she's maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll take everything with a pinch of salt, but interesting.
Go in the baby likes to go in his room to watch TV, and then I'll go in there just to sit there and watch her because he does coke and then he licks it and puts it on his gums and all that stuff, and then I don't want him to go kiss my baby.
Yo, doing coke in the house, doing coke when you've got like a toddler in your house, and then fucking kissing that baby while with your coke stained lips and stuff and your gums and saliva is wild, bro. Wild.
So I've just been trying to save up money or hustle him for what, not even hustle him, dude, just fucking doing whatever I can just to have him give me money. It's sick. I can't stand him. He's a real piece.
So Wes Watson.
I wonder if that's true though. I wonder if that is actually true.
Has now been confirmed to be on that white sugar. The guy's losing his mind, life ruined, clickbait, whatever type of, I don't know, adjective. It's over, right? But
maybe it also explains how they were able to put out so much content, maybe, yeah? Maybe people like this were able to train so much and put out so much content. Maybe it explains why they're so energetic. Maybe it does.
At the end of the day, you can't be really shocked because this guy's just a charlatan. He never was honest. He was always a dishonorable man. He never actually believed in what he was preaching to people who were crazy impressionable. I mean, it's actually shocking to see how many of his Westonite glazers would comment on his stuff and be like, bro, I looked up to you though. If you're looking up to Wes Watson, it's not looking too bright for you, bro. Exactly. It's not looking too bright. It may be over for you, right? But people have long speculated about how Wes Watson actually makes his money. And a lot of people have, whispered rumors here and there that how he actually makes money is that he's selling white sugar or whatever type of thing.
Oh, really? That's how people hypothesize it, that he probably could be involved in in that wah stuff. Really interesting. It'll be a stupid move, innit? Because he's a felon, no? Isn't he on doesn't he have crazy probation or whatever set around his name? That'd be a crazy thing to do if true. That'd be a crazy thing to do if true. Wow, Wes is out here moving bricks, yeah?
That's on the street. And there are some people who think his main supplier is Rob, the guy that you saw in the beginning of this video where he was throwing $1 bills with his best bud, Wes Watson. Well, let me introduce you to who Rob is.
Yeah, I'm single, but I'm just looking for someone normal. Everyone fucking mind me.
That's like that meme, innit? How do you know I sell drugs, That's like that meme. I mean, you know what I mean? When it's the person in the corner of the room. No one knows I sell drugs. It's trust me, everyone knows. Big up this guy though. Big up this guy. Is it Rob, right?
Just fucking about that money shit. I mean, I got money, but that's not what I want a girl to look at me as. I just want someone solid, someone real, and not about all that shit.
You can't be serious. I mean... No, bro. Like, come on. You can't be serious.
Be silent, you know, all that shit. Silent.
Bro's head is shaped like an egg. Guys, I mean, come on. Like, this guy's like on the same level as like Crowned Jose. It's just too easy. He's looking for real love, and he's looking for real love in Brickell, Miami, tossing $1 bills. I mean, at some point, bro, this is a dumb needs gum moment. Like, there's just, I'm at a loss of words, actually. I don't want to go in the wrong territory of comedy, right? So that's all I'm going to say. There's definitely something wrong. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so then Clinton Cream Pied, right? The guy who's actually had a redemption arc. I don't even know how that happened, right? But you know what? Big ups to Clinton, because he's proven to the world that no matter how deep in the caca you get, you can eventually get yourself out. And so he had this to say. He actually suggested that the Wes Watson crew, Wes Watson, were on that sugar, that powder, right? And I'll let him say what he has to say.
All those people out there on them streets fixing to go on them yachts, do those things out in those cities. Enjoy this holiday. Please do it in a safe way. I understand that you're going to have that temptation for that bottle, that powder, that smoke, whatever it is that you're doing. As a former person that used to drink and do all those things, I can tell you this. I feel so much better up here without drinking, without doing drugs. Now, I don't know where you're at in your life. Just understand this. We all have our struggles. We all have our temptations. We are human. We are not perfect. And I understand that in you. But I also know this. If you look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, could you be doing better? Is there more that you want for your life?
Oh, wow.
100%.
Good message.
I know the majority of you that see this will say, I've been holding back.
Good message.
I could be cleaner. I could go harder. And I could do it better. Long life. I've done a lot of things. Some of those things I'm very proud of. Some of those things I'm not so proud of.
So now Wes Watson's taking it from the butler, right? Clinton died. He remembered the times that he was degraded by Wes Watson. He remembers all the times that he had to fetch the Bugatti, and now it's his time to shine. Exactly. You know what? Bubba Army and myself are all for it. I'm always down for a redemption arc, and Clinton Die is coming in strong. There's just no way that this was coincidence. I mean, he is definitely talking about the Alpha crew and their reckless use of the sugar and the powder, right? There's just no way. I mean, these guys were literally on a yacht partying by themselves, not getting any ladies, because I mean, who wants to actually party with these guys unless they're being paid for it, right? And that was who he was talking about. He was talking about the Alfalfa crew, and it just gets crazy in the AMU, honestly. I mean, it is wild, and I have this bonus content for you for the end of the video for those who made it, because I couldn't stop laughing my ass off at this Westonite Glazer. So when I say Glazer, this lady went crazy, right? She had this to say in response to a hater that was trolling Wes Watson. This guy makes more money than you'll even think of dreaming of, and pulls top tier ladies. I'd hate to see the... I don't even know what that is. You bring home. It's way past your bedtime. Go play with yourself and go to sleep, low T beta boy. And when I saw this comment, I was laughing, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I want to click on the profile, and it's like, bro, like,
Jesus Christ,
you look like the guy. I can't even get it out. You look like the mask from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, lady, bro, like, lady, he's not gonna clap. I mean, Mrs. Bubba said that he probably keeps her on the roster. She's the bench warmer for the bench warmer, bro. All right, well, I thought you guys would get a laugh out of that. I mean, these are the lames I'm dealing with, man. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you made this far, then subscribe, right? Swing on by the Bubba Discord, like the video, and you know what? The AMU is crazy.
The only reason why I was surprised to learn from this video that Wes Watson could be allegedly, according to this video, moving some weight was because when that whole stuff went down with that guy in the gym, he was really nervous. He was crying. He was really, really scared because he was obviously doing his thing on social, and if he was involved in a fight like that, he could just go back into prison and have to serve out his whole term. There would be no fucking bail, no nothing, no whatever that word is called, no release. But because the person that turned up, now it's easy to make the plea guilty or not guilty. You get me? That's the only bit I was surprised by. Someone that's been in and out of prison like he has, coming back out and moving weight, seems like a risky way to make some money. Because if you get caught, you're gonna be doing football numbers, man. Seems a bit strange to do, but impulsive guy, criminal guy. Maybe that's par for course. Moving on, let's do a little bit of Abba and Preach. See what Abba and Preach are saying. Big up Abba and Preach.
I think we can all agree everybody likes cancel culture.
Everybody likes cancel culture?
Yeah.
Pam Bondi said one of the dumbest things you can say as an attorney general. Do we have it? Here I'm looking at my SOT list. Yeah, here it is. It's unbelievable. There was absolutely no pushback, but here's what Pam said in SOT 18.
There's free speech and then there's hate speech. And there is no place, especially now, especially after what happened to Charlie, in our society.
Do you see...
What does that even mean anyway? What does that even mean, hate speech? Who defines what hate speech is, Like who? Such a loosey-goosey interpretation of everything. But hey, what do we know?
More law enforcement going after...
I couldn't believe...
Who said that?
Literally, this is what we started when we were in 2016. We were talking about stuff.
Yeah.
We were talking about, lefty spaces and cultural appropriation. This was the kind of shit I would hear from those crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And now it's like in the highest form of government, and they're saying... hate speech is not free speech. Well, who defines what's hate speech?
Exactly.
I'm having deja vu. Groundhog Day.
Oh,
I'm like, literally when I heard this, I couldn't believe she had said that.
I swear to God, I swear it was a couch there. I swear it was a couch there. I'm just surprised that her hair is blonde and not blue. That's crazy.
Do you see more law enforcement going after these groups who are using hate speech and putting cuffs on people so we show them that some action is better than no action?
We will absolutely target you, go after you, if you are targeting anyone with hate speech.
Okay, that was crazy.
It's crazy because you're saying that because you're protecting Charlie, but Charlie was doing that.
Okay,
it's just not your people against your people, so you're okay with it. By your standard, by what you're saying, Charlie should have been in jail.
Well, what if a radical, crazy person gets into office on the left side and says that if you don't identify a trans person by their proper pronouns, that's hate speech?
Yeah, but you don't know.
What that? Now, shout out to at least Megyn Kelly here. I saw a couple other conservative creators who are actually speaking out against this because we all should.
There's no sentence that Charlie Kirk would have objected to more than that.
Hate speech does not exist legally in America. There's ugly speech. There's gross speech. There's evil speech. And all of it is protected by the First Amendment. Keep America free.
Okay. And this is like the point where I feel I'm back in 2015.
Okay, I say what you want. You're not gonna apologize.
Almost a decade, or that haven't been popular, and now they're being ushered by the Attorney General, which is pretty much the highest point you could be for the law. And I'm just like, it's up there. And when I'm like, and it's coming from a conservative person, I'm like, there's no way this is real. Listen to this.
I'm feeling throwback, but from the opposite side. Usually, back in the days, the conservative people were saying like, hey, we can't say anything no more. But now, it's more liberal people are saying like, we can't say nothing no more.
Yeah,
that's the throwback is reversed. You know what I mean?
And look, I said it before. All right, I'll say it right now. I'm for people losing their job. If you want to post swastika and you want to say a bunch of rape or celebrate people dying and saying it's fucking, lose your job. You're a fucking idiot. Don't post that shit online, dummy. With that in mind, that's completely different. When the Attorney General is talking about bringing the weight of the law and arresting you, I might fire you, but I'll fight for the fact that you should never go to jail for what you say. By sending them to jail? Nah. This is where you start going Looney Tunes.
Everybody's a snowflake. Yeah. This is a snowstorm right now.
But in light of the Charlie Kirk stuff, there's been a lot of people who've been getting fired by the administration.
I saw that,
different people.
I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my job.
The Jimmy Kimmel stuff I thought was interesting. I heard what Jimmy Kimmel said that got him fired. Did you hear?
No.
New lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction.
Can you believe what we made? I was like, if my niggas talking about me, I'm like, hey, you never cared when I was alive.
You never cared.
That was so crazy. So what's funny?
Yeah.
The idea that the person who's in charge of the FCC went on a podcast, put pressure on ABC, which is the largest corporation and one of the largest media corporations.
And they have a license granted by us at the FCC, and that comes with it an obligation to operate in the public interest. I mean, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
And then to lose the license.
Within hours.
And it is almost moments, literally, after that interview aired, that ABC announced that it would indefinitely pull the Jimmy Kimmel show.
They shut down the whole show, and they didn't even want to, because apparently they had a board meeting.
Oh,
and when they had the board meeting, there's a lot of because like people were like, he didn't say nothing that bad, but everyone's like, we can't afford to lose all this money.
They were losing their license.
That's right. And when you run a business, bro, you lose your license, everything's dead. Like your business is over.
Well, you can't.
So the idea that government is getting involved and getting people fired from their everyday jobs for speech that isn't that extreme, that should worry you. Afterwards, I think Jimmy made a stupid comment, something about like, we don't know if this was politically motivated or whatever it was. Like,
new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them.
From all the messages, it looks like it's pretty clear that this is very politically motivated.
Yeah.
But you have the right to say stupid shit. Like, people are acting like his cancellation was super deserved for this specifically. And in my head, I'm like, if you think someone deserves, everybody should be fired. You know how many people make wrong takes or make some stupid fucking take? This wasn't even that bad. Every time we allow somebody to be incredibly corrupt because it benefits us, when the shoe's on the other foot, it'll be too late because you already tied the shoelaces on the other one. And bitch, no.
But the discourse is, there's no discourse. It's just gonna keep ramping up. I don't even know how people say these type of things. Try and play in the middle. Try and get people. Try and preach civility. Try and preach fucking kindness. All this. It's not gonna happen, man. It's too late. It's too late, bro. Just watch it. Just watch the disaster clouds happen in real time. But it's honestly too late. I don't think any of this conversation is actually going to make anyone slow down or anything. It's just the way he is, isn't it? It's just the way he is. Okay, let's continue on with that.
Walking out with one shoe. This is ABC, right? That means that anybody online has no chance. If the FCC comes for YouTube, or the FCC comes from any of these social media platforms and applies a little pressure, your channel's getting banned within seconds. We've already seen how flimsy YouTube is. You never want government officials to get a carte blanche and to be cheered when they are canceling people like this. The idea that the president is getting involved and cheering on the fact that they're firing all these people is bad. And I think I've come to terms with the fact that I don't even think I necessarily totally disagree with cancel culture.
But we know you don't disagree with cancel culture.
That's right. If you're a prankster, get canceled. Now people say that's not cancel culture.
That's consequences.
It is. Well, cancel, that's also cancel culture. Sure. If you do a campaign to get somebody fired for things that they said by contacting their employer,
it's cancel culture.
That's cancel culture, right? I've come to accept that everybody is for cancel culture. You've heard all levels of politician. You've heard people on the right, left saying these people should lose their job for celebrating. I'm like, okay.
What's the main goal?
Fired just for saying I don't like the guy. There's some people who they made a post quoting some of the horrible things that they felt Charlie said, and they also got fired. And people contacted their job. Libs of TikTok made a post. This police officer basically said, "You listen," and even though I don't wish him harm or whatever, I'm not going to sit here and mourn his death. Is that a fireable thing? It is today. I think we can all agree, or most of us can agree. We probably have a point or a threshold where if you do something beyond this line, if you lose your line of employment, if you are made to pay financially, economically, whatever it might be, most of us don't care. Would you agree?
Yes.
I think the main thing is just like we all have a different threshold, and some people's threshold for what that line is much lower.
Some people's threshold for what that line is if it happens to them or their side.
Sure,
that's their threshold. They're not for, well, you're canceling me because it happens to them, but when it's for the other person, the other side,
sure,
then it's all good.
Look at this, right? So someone else posted, I tried to hold my tongue, but I genuinely do not know how any person could be saying Charlie Kirk was a good man. Of course it was awful, he was shot. So were more children at a school in Colorado yesterday, yet most of you haven't said a thing about any of the other 45
Very good point.
this year. Someone who didn't believe in and ... whatever.
Exactly.
To me, that's not fireable. That's not past the threshold. But the fact that some people think it is where I think this stuff goes well beyond the pale. And I think we should institute some level of shame. This kind of speech, whilst it's legal and you shouldn't be in prison for it, there should be social consequences.
Yeah, or
Why?
just
Because we got to the point now where
manners, man. Just manners. What happened to just having good manners? What happened to just having good manners while you were streaming? Is that really hard?
everyone's posting swastikas. People are posting all kinds of salutes. People are out here saying some of the most foul and disgusting things about children every day or whatever it might be. And these things aren't even like being socially reproached online. I'm like, isn't that shit? I hope those people get canceled. I'll be honest with you. You want to get online and say a bunch of race? I hope you get the same lady who yelled at that 13-year-old autistic boy when called him an N-word on camera proudly. What did conservatives do? They started a GoFundMe and they put money in their pockets.
I'm not even going to call it cancel culture anymore. I think we're living in the age of outraged capitalism. The lefts are accusing the rights of doing something that they're doing themselves, and vice versa. They're benefiting from people being pissed off at each other. The product is anger. And the winner is not the blue, the red, the purple. It's green. It's money.
Too hard.
It benefits people. It benefits you, the news. Hell, it benefits podcasters as well. Anger is not a way to do revolution. It's a subscription. You subscribe to who you want to be pissed off against, and then you consume products through that hate. We've never been for extremes around here.
I could be wrong, but if we played out clips of us, I think we might have been one of those people saying that cancel culture, I'm not for it.
Which I understand, but I think that in context, we're talking about a specific way.
Sure.
We're saying that, hey, what's happening there, I'm not for that. Even Charlie Kirk being canceled for life, that's not fair. That's not right.
That's a form of cancel culture too. Because if you think what cancel culture is, right? It's essentially you being punished for speech.
Yes, that's the extreme.
Or beliefs
that's the extreme
that people find socially reprehensible, right? So it could be financially, it could be through a boycott, through governmental means, or the most ultimate form would be to take the person's life, right?
Deletion.
Because the goal is to make you not comfortable or not be able to say these things without repercussion.
You
know, right? This should never be something that's permissible or allowed. But you're starting to see how like authoritarianism and these ideas of like basically coming down on ideas of what you say, how you think, it's happening everywhere.
I'm happy that even some people on the right are like, what is this? They're catching on. They're like, no, this is a bit much.
It's happening on all sides of the aisle. And I truly feel like how we came in here at first, when we started on YouTube and talking about leftist crazy, now we're doing the other side of the aisle.
Why is that?
We're getting to do, and it's the same shit.
Remember a week ago when I told you the pendulum thing?
Oh,
very point.
Yo,
that thing is swinging.
Swinging. What me and Preach were doing back then when we were talking against a lot of this stuff was unpopular. You know how much flack we got from lefties?
Dude.
From talking against cancel culture, for talking against a lot of this stuff.
Exactly.
We're getting the same thing.
They act like they don't say anything.
And as a result, there was some oppressive stuff that they were doing in terms of how they came down on people. 100%. And now that it's on the other side, they're doing the same thing. And now that we're speaking out against that side hates us. That's why I don't really mind, to be honest with you.
That's when you know.
When I get a lot of this hate.
It's okay, I'm used to it. It reminds me of high school. Everybody popular hates on me. So it's fine. I'm happy that even some people on the right are like, what?
Just keep your concentration, lads.
Well, this is a bit much.
Keep your concentration.
I'm like, okay, there's hope. Hope. One of the rare times.
I can't believe that you and I are on the opposite side of this. I'm going to be the pessimist today. I don't think there's hope.
Today we switched?
We swithed.
I'm usually the group you are getting old. welcome to the
I don't
grind.
know if I'm getting old. I think there's a lot of reasons to just look at the world and go, oh yeah, there's very little odds that we're coming back. When have you seen us turn around extremism? All I've seen is the world go crazier and crazier and crazier, and then crazier, 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 crazier. It's like the swing just gets wider.
What's next?
I think that all that's going to happen is that corporate interests are going to take over, and our government is going to be corporations soon.
Oh yeah, I agree.
We've already been moving in that direction. The relationship between government and corporations is just becoming more and more intertwined, and soon it's going to be all these big corporations that run everything. And cyberpunk, I can't wait. I want to get prosthetic limbs. I'm already accepting my fate.
He's talking about his dick,
legs, arms. Everything. I'm getting the eye patch, everything.
Oh, you?
Yeah, X-ray vision. I'm seeing all the naked ladies. It's not cheating.
Go gadget.
Yeah. So for me, like, do I have optimism? Not really.
But can you wait for it?
Okay, on comedy clubs. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's a question I should ask Kat Baker on the show.
All right, let's go.
Does she get approached more regularly by random dudes trying to fuck at comedy clubs? Maybe we should ask that young lady. Maybe we should ask or ask that young lady and find out if that's actually true. If it is actually true. Well, no, it is two different things, you get me? But we'll see. So, yeah. 10 real cliff, you get me? Make sure everything's kosher, and it was, so here we are. None the wiser, everything is blessed. But sometimes, it's good to read these type of things. Gets you in the mood. It's a hustle and shit. Okay, let's do a couple more that I might bounce it there because my body is nearly shutting down on me, so I don't want to shut down on stream. So let's do a couple. Is there a couple more I can watch on here that I haven't watched with you guys yet? Actually, let's check out 10 minutes of show. But I can't bother actually. Let's just carry on with this, and I'm gonna bounce. I'm tired as fuck. Let's do. Jack Doherty gets destroyed by Madron's Patreon. What happened there? What the fuck happened there? He's hanging around with what's his face and all the t-shirts. What the fuck happened there?
Good.
Oh, he smashed his nose as he's walking in the door.
Good.
Yeah, I took a video because y'all lame as hell. Why are you coming here trying to troll?
We're trying to order food. We're not trying to troll.
Listen to what we're saying. You are short. Want to fight?
What's up, everybody? It's been a while since we checked in on Jack Doherty, and somehow he got even more pathetic. He has become such a loser that he's now harassing McDonald's workers for clout, and of course he got roasted and humiliated. On top of that, he's still exploiting the mentally challenged streamer Josh Blog for clout, and he is having multiple crash outs every single stream. Without further ado, let's get started.
Help me.
Hi.
Hold on.
I swear to God, I'll find out what it is.
Why?
Huh?
What happened? What happened? Hello?
Who are you about to fight?
Hello? Hello?
So right off the bat, it's pretty damn obvious that they won't serve them because they're on foot. If you've ever been to McDonald's late at night and you don't have a car, they will not serve you. But I have a more pressing question. Why the fuck is Jack Doherty shirtless? Who wants to see that?
We have a card. It's a sprinter van. It doesn't fit.
Y'all not in the drive-thru. We cannot.
We are in.
Can we come inside?
Oh, I didn't know that was a rule. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that was a rule. I didn't know that was like a rule, hard and fast rule. Did you guys know that? I had no idea that was the case. I had no idea that was a hard and fast rule. I had no idea that was hard and fast rule. No idea.
That was closed. It was closed at 11.
I told you it wasn't. We have like a big school bus.
It don't matter.
Big up Ryan Harty. TMOS are doing calls right now. You should call in now. I can't really be bothered to be fair. I'm kind of tired. I'm not gonna lie, bro. How's man gonna call in? I've got no way of calling in still. What are they doing? Let's check them out. What are they doing? Where are they? Where are they? I think I've got a tab here in it. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I think I had a tab of it open already, don't I? Do I have a tab of it open? New. Yeah, there you go. Say, which one is it? I don't have a tab of it open already. What's the stream called? 24 hours. Did I have one of it already open? Boom, boom, boom. I thought I had one open already. Nope. Alright, cool. Let me just get one open then. Let's see. What are you doing?
I was worried y'all didn't think I was insane thinking.
Oh shit, haphazard, dude.
Oh shit.
What's up?
Hap,
the man.
Dude, Hap, thank you for shouting out the stream before it happened.
Oh shit, thank him.
He posted in the Fighter and the Kid.
Dude, think about how long it's been since we talked with Hap.
Yeah.
The fucking way old Patreon episode where we talked to him.
Do the call in. How do you call in?
Yeah,
where's the call in? How do you call in?
All right, I did say we would do this, so.
Okay.
Agostino Zinga's down to call.
All right.
Do you want to do that?
Fine.
How do we get in touch with Agostino Zinga? Who is that? Ryan Hardy's gonna have to be our point guy on that.
Yeah. I got zero energy, so if Agostino wants to take over the stream for the next 12 hours.
He's just gonna roast my apartment.
I know it's Gerardo eyes like on the floor or whatever. But
I mean, I don't want you guys to find out that Agostino Zinga's a bot.
Is he gonna call in and talk about sliding into DMs?
How do
you got any ladies in the stream tonight?
How do I do this?
I'm not used to this. I'm more of a cock whisperer, bro whisperer. It's real cock fist in here.
Agostino Zinga. So,
AZ Squad, AZ Nation, from another side. I'm from United Kingdom.
Do I find him on the internet? Agostino.
They have a Discord.
Agostino Zinga calling.
Should I just call the Discord? Don't they have a Discord or something? Is that what should I do? But then how you guys can't hear it if I call on Discord, right? You guys won't hear if I call on Discord.
Big boy nation.
He's in my Discord?
In the Discord.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like he's in the house.
He's right behind you.
The call's coming from inside the house. Hello? It's Agostino. Hello.
Let me see here. So let's go to Raccoon Tweeties.
Goodo.
Agostino, where is he?
Agostino Zinga, where are you?
What's up, Dallas?
Hawk. Adizi, thank you. Is this him? Is that him?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah,
is that Agostino Zinga?
Yeah, that is me.
What's his handle?
Handsome black man since January 25th.
Yeah, that is me.
I have no idea.
I don't know what that means.
That is me.
Is that him?
I don't really know what he looks because he always wears sunglasses.
Is this Agostino Zinga, guys?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Is that him?
Yeah, okay, that's me.
That is him.
All right, there he goes.
All right, I'm gonna DM him. And keep in mind, me and Cooney are dead inside right now.
Yeah, we're dead. He better not come in here and light me up.
From Raccoon Tweeties, right? Oh, let's turn that off.
His fucking screen name's for everyone to see.
You down to what is it called? You down to
come on stream.
Come on stream.
Pause.
Right quick. All right. I spelled my name right too.
Oh, that's hard.
Beans cheese.
He's not gonna recognize your name if it's spelled right.
Post the hater's phone number. No, man, Lehman.
Yeah, be cool.
Jurdo's a doppelganger from John Belushi.
Well, let me take this off. Then let me see if I can do the Zoom. Am I on? Let me get. Am I? Do I have this? I don't. Do I have Zoom? I don't think I've downloaded Zoom on here. Cool. Let me just do this. Oh, I should be really in bed. Yeah, cool. I should I should really be in bed, to be fair. I should really be in bed, to be fair. But here we are. Let's do this. How am I gonna put? What should I do? Should I click this, right? Let me click this. Visit site. Let's see how it goes. I gotta download fucking Zoom. Can I once you I gotta install it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, cool. 1 second. Let me install this shit and then we can get it all done. Install for all users. Install. Let me enter my password real quick. Hold on 1 sec. Oh, we're here now already, Ryan Harty. We're here now. We might as well go for it. We're here now, brother. We're here now. Too late. We're already here. We are already here. It's taking a couple minutes there. When it's done, we can go. Notifications, I don't want notifications. No, I don't, obviously. Intention was successful. Done. Okay, cool. Can I join something, right? I can join, right? Join, open. I agree. Allow, camera. Okay, there's the camera. Let me just put my name on here. Bear with me a second on here. Bear with me a second on here. Cool, I got that. That's done. Can I join now? I can join now, can't I? Audio. Is audio there? Cool. Let's see. Allow. I'm connecting. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you guys for some reason. Okay, hold on. Let me switch off my headphones. 1 second. Hello? Can you hear me? Why can't I hear you guys? What the fuck? Measure microphone. Speaker. Maybe it's this. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you guys now. Yeah. Do you though? Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. Congrats. Why are you doing this anyway? Why? Yeah. As we all are. Yeah. Why not? Solidarity. Okay. Yeah. Fair play. Yeah, go on. Yeah, I've got it on my phone. A mirror, yeah. It's not near. Yeah. Fair. Yeah, so you're Netflix. You're Netflix. You're not Blockbuster. You're Netflix. You're not Blockbuster. Fair play. Yeah. Yeah, man. Same. No, not really, man. I heard you guys like throwing a little quip. I'm not a talk shitter. I only talk shit against Brendan. Really, I'm a fairly like, it only applies to Brendan for the most part. I don't really talk shit about other people, to be fair. I'm usually reining in my chat. The chat is usually trying to get me to go a bit crazy. They're the one that's saying, "Hey, you should say this, say that." But I'm the one. I'm playing peacemaker. I'm like, do you remember that iconic scene where like Jonathan Majors, after the big cancellation, he like stopped this street fight? It was a fake fight, like to help with PR. He was like, "Guys, stop it." Or I'm like, when Brendan tells that story about, he got in between Antifa and these bikers when he went I don't know, he went on some Comic Con thing. He said, "Hey guys, stop it, the Proud Boys, relax." So that's the role that I play. Yeah, the sex bots run crazy over here. The sex bots run crazy. Yeah. What's the hater gene? I would push back on that. I don't think I have a hater gene. I'm more yeah, but I wouldn't say I'm a hater. I think I'm more fascinated. I'm interested in the humans, in how we act and how we how we congregate. And I'm just like, generally at my core, I'm just truly fascinated how like the worst people seem to like get away with it. Like the worst, like they don't have any redeeming qualities. They go out their way to be dickheads, but they seem to be doing okay in life. It always fascinates me, to be fair. Like Brendan's a good example. He's like what, mid-40s, and he lies about everything like a child. I'm interested in that. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's good. Yeah, but David Lucas. It was weird because like he was fine up until when did he kind of go crazy? Was it after Matan or was it before that? I think he seemed before that. He seemed okay at first. I remember. Oh yeah. He doubled down, apologized, then doubled down again. Yeah. So he was fine before. He was getting mentioned. I think a lot of these guys, it's just if you see them, I think the same goes for Dave Attell. Like they lionize Dave Attell, and then you watch him, you're like, So I think these guys have to just stop putting themselves out there. But if you don't put yourselves out there, you don't get fucking energy drink sponsors. You know what I mean? So you kind of got to still put yourself out there, and then you end up. Yeah, and then people end up finding out, oh, Jesus Christ. I tried that once. One stream, I actually popped out to the shop and tried it, and it tastes like fucking piss. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting, man. It's so disgusting. I'm not surprised, man. And Brendan drinks them like they're fucking Coca-Colas. Like he likes them. I'm like, how? These are awful, man. Awful. No, I'm not a diet. I'm a bit weird. I'm not really a Diet Coke drinker. If I'm gonna drink something within that family, it'll be like a Dr. Pepper or something. Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah, exactly. Basically, I'm one of those weirdos. Like when everyone's going for the Doritos, I'm going for the Pringles. You get me? Yeah. in one sitting. Maybe when it first came out, I watched it twice. Yeah. When it first came out, I watched it twice. I just couldn't believe the lack of progression. That was what really surprising me, because I remember the first one coming, because unlike you guys, you guys are haters. I was a fan at first. I was a fan. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really know, but I wasn't familiar with his fighting. I kind of got introduced to him mostly for the podcast first. Then I found out he fought later on. Like I remember one time he turned up and he had a shaved head. I was like, why is his head shaved? Why does he look all bust up? And then I found out later on that he fights. But I was a fan at first, and I remember when he first got into comedy, I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me correct, that Showtime special was like a year and a half after he did stand up. It was super quick. It was within 18 months or something crazy. So I couldn't believe why there wasn't more progression from You'd Be Surprised to Gringo Pappy. It was just blowing my mind. When I watched it the first time, I was like, that's almost impossible. Like, if you're doing what... And then it started to dawn to me. I was like, oh, these guys are lying, because they all go on pods and say they do sets and reps, and they go over their material, and they're reading, and they're writing, and they're watching all specials. I was like, it's impossible that you do all that work, and this is what you got to show for it. It's impossible. And then it started to unravel. I was like, oh, okay, these guys lie, and also, he's just awful at it. It's just unlucky. He's just bad at it. No amount of trying is gonna make him good. But yeah, I watched it twice in one go, and I was like, wow, man, this is just as bad as I remember it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. the blowers and the valves. I'm really a big fan of the spiel he does. Like, he does it quite a lot now. I think there's a clip down the Reddit of him like, so more cars coming, the Duffel Muster, the 2575 Manchester, and then we're gonna get the Scorpion tail windpipe put on the... It's like, what? Are you just memorizing things and rattling them off like to sound like you're an expert? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
You're in the pod that you're like a peacemaker. You're more of like the bring people together type.
Yeah.
Sorry to put you on the spot. Do you have an example of doing that? The kind of, besides wrangling the chat, you stop a bar fight or something?
This is a funny question, because it kind of sounds like the kind of thing, like, when you go to a job interview and you lie, and then the person's ask you a question about your lie to kind of find out.
Oh no, I won't do that. I want you to lie. Break up something.
Not really. I can't think of anything recent. I haven't been out anytime recently, but in my circle of friends, when we used to go out, I would be the one that would try to bring the temperature down. Hey guys, let's relax. Let's get each other shots. Let's exchange names. Oh, you find out, you're both fucking Pisces and shit. Oh my god, you both actually work in the same industry. Let's shake hands. Look, he's got cool trainers on. You like train? I try to do that sort of stuff. So
let's walk out of here unscathed.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's walk out here unscathed. Maybe we can go back to our house and fuck each other.
Yeah, you get it. You're fucking. Where are you in? Like England, London, Leicester Square?
London town.
Where are you going? Clubs and bars. What's going on when you're squashing these beefs?
I'm usually out raving. I'm usually out on the old adult vitamins. I'm usually on that fucking Sam Tripoli sauce. You get me? Multivitamins only.
Oh shit!
Having a good old time, shaking my tail feather and shit. But it's not really conducive to this sort of stuff. So I had to kind of knock it on the head, because it can, it can take you out for a few days. And I'm not unique. Big up my ninja unique. I can't get on stream, and I'm already suffering now because I'm training a bit and shit. So when I come on late at night, I'm super tired and I'm drowsy and knocking off. But I can't do I wish I could do what Unique does. I really wish I could just get on here and just like, pop some fucking, pop some tings and go a bit crazy, but I just can't.
We can't either.
No.
We're sober on streams.
Yeah.
It'd be too much, man.
Yeah.
I'll probably say a lot of ripple things.
Yeah.
Why not?
Man, so it's great to meet you virtually. Have you kept up with us at all?
Yeah, I see clips from here from time to time. I see some clips from time to time. Like, yeah, I'm aware of everyone. I'm aware of everyone. I'm not like these lolcows out here. They're like, oh, I don't see anything. Someone sent me. Like, no, I just you pop up on my homepage from time to time.
Hell yeah, dude. We're in your algorithm.
Hey, well, can I ask a question? And you don't have to answer because I know you're not a fan. But what's your favorite song that we've ever done?
I don't remember a single song, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't remember a single song.
Okay,
yeah. But to be fair to me, it's not a personal thing. I'm just not a fan of parody songs at all.
Yeah.
I hate the whole genre. Maybe it's because I actually listen to music. I don't know. I think if you don't really give a shit about music, maybe you're into that. I don't know if that's a thing. But parody songs, I've never been into them ever.
Yeah.
Well, you're a bot, but that's okay because we like you. You're a good bot. If we ever go to London, can we like hang out?
Yeah. Of course.
Well, check us out if you come to LA too.
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of music are you into?
I'm one of those hipsters, in it. I'm into everything actually. Into a bit of everything.
I mean, great answer.
Yeah. So like when I used to DJ quite a lot, I'm not doing it as often now, but I'll probably hopefully get back onto it soon. I play a lot of techno, play a lot of house. Day to day, listen to some indie, listen to some rap music.
How about Lil Brows?
Yeah. Love a bit. To be fair, like, what's happened to Lil Brows and Chin anyway? What's happened to that relationship, man? What's going on?
Good question, dude. Good question.
I missed that bromance. I missed the bromance.
Me too, man. What happened to it was great music. Oh, what we got?
No, they had like, because I remember that video, the one.
Things is a bottom day. Duck emoji. Mo's number one.
What did they say? What?
They say that you're a bot.
They say you're a bot.
Fair play. The song that he put out with Chin, the one about we don't close, it was a funny song, right? It was like basically we're not fucking. Essentially, it's like a declaration that they don't get any bitches. Before they put that out, they did announce they were gonna do some like joint EP mixtape or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then that other song dropped, the one Black SUV. See,
yeah.
How do I know their song titles, but I don't know your song title? See, I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry, I'm a piece of shit.
No, we're deep in this shit, dude.
Yeah, we know those too, dude. Those are the songs that
Black SUV is the one where they're in a spaceship and Chin is kind of like frozen, and it's kind of like the Matrix
auto-tune.
Yeah, and it's AI, and Chin made himself look super hot, like, like
yeah. Chin got rid of the wrinkles, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to do that, dude.
Shout out to you, Seven. Thank you.
Thank him.
He's still wearing the tiny shorts. He's still got the super short shorts on, but around that time they said they were gonna drop an EP or some sort of mixtape, but they never dropped it. I want to hear it, man. I want to hear what they were cooking up in the lab,
Yes,
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I want to hear that dripping donut music.
Yeah, dude.
It's good shit.
My donuts have a lot of icing that's not dripping off. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I need it to melt.
And if you're with the fellas and you want to get their donuts dripping, you got to put on that little Brows and Chin. You get me?
Yeah, dude. Okay, not with the fellas, but with some ladies and stuff like that.
Yeah. Obviously.
I'm a guy. I want to bring everybody together. I hope everybody's donuts.
Exactly.
Yeah. Women.
Everyone's gonna get serviced.
Yeah, I want to be in the club like all these donuts getting scathed. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I want to do that Brendan dance that he does, isn't it? Just before. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Down the hallway, like
exactly.
Chin shit, thick boy nation. You know?
Yeah. When I go out, I'm a goddamn Charleston werewolf, dude.
Yeah.
Charleston.
Like, no city safe.
No city,
basically
no
what he's
city
saying.
safe.
Yeah.
Is that a Charleston White diss or is that an American side?
No, it's a assume anything I say is a Schaub thing.
Yeah, so Schaub, when he goes to the town of Charleston, they realize how big his dick is. According to him, this is not my own
Charleston?
Yes.
Charleston is a city in South
Carolina.
Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was apparently, allegedly cheating on his wife a lot in Charleston. This is a recent clip, maybe in the last 2 months.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What, are there some baddies in Charleston? Is that Charleston baddies? Like, are there some addies and baddies down there?
Oh yeah. I mean, come to America, definitely check out Charleston. There are some baddies there. I've heard. I've not been.
According to BGL, he's got connects in every city. So
So forget Miami, forget LA, forget New York, head straight to Charleston.
Absolutely.
Get yourself a Charleston 10. It's just like a LA 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Up your game a little bit. LA.
Yeah.
Don't know. Focus on South Carolina.
Yeah. Well, hey, Agostino,
Yeah.
it'd be great if you came on to do Raccoon Tweeties episode sometime. I don't mind doing a Zoom if you're down.
Yeah. What is that? What do you say? A rap and what?
Oh, well, we have a podcast called Raccoon Tweeties. It's,
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
Is that the? I've only seen where you sit together. Is that the one where you're sitting side by side?
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing.
I was going to ask, have you heard of it? Because everyone else has. It's the hottest podcast in town.
Of course, I've heard of it. Of course. My bad.
Second only to Joe Rogan. You know?
Yeah,
everybody's trying to get on, you know.
But yeah, we'll connect on Instagram or Discord or whatever, and we'll hook you up for like a Monday night to record or something. That'd be cool.
I'm down. I've got a new M4 MacBook Air that I keep reminding people about. So yeah, I'm ready to rock now. Before I was using I was using a 2011 MacBook Pro. I was down real bad, and I had to run like 2 different. You know what I mean? I had a janky setup. Now everything's working and it's smooth, and I even got a little background blur going on. You get me? So yeah, I'm done.
Sounds like you're standing on business now.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm standing on business, man. That magic mind wire dropped. You know.
Okay. All right.
You got the MacBook Pro out the mud.
Yeah, dude. You're listening. You're on that Pete Holmes vibe. You know that. Take that. You can take that far, Daddy. As soon as I got with Pete Holmes, it changed everything. He pulled out his jacket. He was like, "You want some Magic Mind?" I said, "You know, I want Magic Mind, Pete.
Put it in my mouth, Pete."
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much, Agostino. Everyone, give it up for Agostino Zinga.
Zinga, great guy.
We have a lot of crossover. You guys know where to find him on YouTube. Search Agostino Zinga.
Yes.
And I'm sure with the two of us, you'll be swamped with content all day long. You know?
Oh yeah. Subscribe immediately to Agostino Zinga.
Yes. But yeah, thank you so much, bro.
No worries, bro. No worries. Thanks for having me.
Have a great day, bro.
Easy. Bye. Okay, there we go. Done, people. We did it. We did it. Oh shit, I gotta resize my fucking screen now, don't I? Annoying. Cool. We did it. You motherfuckers happy now? You motherfuckers happy now? We did it. Hopefully that was okay. Hopefully I did you guys proud. Oh, sorry about the sound as well, by the way. I fucked up the sound. I should have played in the background. But yeah, I think you did hear the last bit of it, right? I think you heard the last bit. But apologies if you didn't hear the sound. But yeah. Big up everybody in stream chat. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. But yeah, man. I'm a bounce now. I'm a bounce and go to sleep. Appreciate all of you. Smash the like, hit subscribe. Don't be lame. Smash the like, hit subscribe. Don't be lame. Smash the like, hit subscribe. Don't be lame. Smash the like, hit subscribe. Don't be fucking lame. Help a brother out. And I'll see the rest of you guys again tomorrow. Okay? I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow. Big up, big up. Peace.